that show. I watched it all the time after I got home from school.
I saw a thing. It was like there were still like samurai in Japan when Lincoln got assassinated.
Yeah,
There's still samurai in Japan now. What do you mean?
there was samurai in Japan until like World War One.
Right, but I mean, like that was like their main mode of combat was like sword on sword, but longbows
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
We're over here shooting Abraham Lincoln in the head with a gun.
Yeah.
Then they could have faxed somebody about it.
Sure.
Timelines are crazy.
Telegraph, not faxed.
You know what the fuck I meant.
Okay. Are you fact checking him right now?
Yeah, I'm fax checking.
Fact checking.
Checking my audio.
Terry.
How's my audio sound?
Good to
Sexy
me.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Thank you, OG Sky King. Yeah, if you have any good, I don't. Does it like a bot that just moderates my chat for me, or what does it do? Like sound bots and everything. We could talk about that after this. Nightbot. Don't know what that means.
Okay.
I am a baby when it comes to the streaming. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. How are you now?
Good, and you?
Not so bad. Anyway, yeah, welcome back. We'll get into the pretty much pick up where we left off here, minus something changed. You'll find out what it is. You guys are, for whatever reason, traveling to Elturgard. Some of you via a mission with your respected faction, Locat, a member of the Flaming Fist. You were tasked by Ulder Ravengard, the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, to help him on his mission given to them by the Flaming Fist and the Order of the Gauntlet to investigate the activity of dragon cultists north of Elturel in the Elturgard woods. Not wanting to risk his own men for a job that he's not sure benefits him or Baldur's Gate, he tasks you with getting a group of adventurers together to fulfill the mission. Finding the perfect group, a dirt that you just so happen to have dirt on, you gather them together, and you make your way out towards Elturgard Woods. Mr. Marion and Zill, we had a scene where you guys were running your shop. You had a commission for a wedding band for a group of halflings getting married north of town. The two of you were had a surprise visit from Kilroy Tinto and Tulio Goldentune. I think Scribbles was there too, yeah? The three of you together?
I did accompany them.
Yeah, I mean, we met up with Scribbles after.
Gotcha.
And then we went together.
Checking out his rival's shop, all of you decide to go out for dinner since Zill had gotten a certificate for a free dinner for doing a job for a mantelpiece for a nice tavern in town. As you all eat dinner that night, Locat was given his mission. He approached the group, and all of you begrudgingly accepted, knowing what he knows and what he could do with that information. As you traveled about a half a day's north of Elturgard Wood, you make your way to the scene of the wedding. Two halflings, a man and a woman, deeply in love. They ask you to witness their wedding as strangers, as is custom in Elturgard. Brings good luck and fortune to the newly wedded couple. The ring well done. You were congratulated and paid for your work as you guys continue riding along with Rhea Mantlemorn, a member of the Hell Riders, a group of paladins and protectors of Elturel. You then come across what sounds like a child screaming off in the distance and the sound of wolves. Rushing to the aid of the child, you put her to sleep and almost kill her. But you also kill the wolves. The wolves almost kill the cat. And now as combat comes to an end, the young girl had given two of you, I think Kilroy and Zill, both a piece of her scarf as you guys both gave her a gold for her college fund. She rides off back towards Elturel. As you guys are all kind of coming back together, there was a timid black wolf that Mr. Morian has seemed to, at least for now, calmed down. Though it's not entirely domesticated, it is a wolf. You see that Locat kind of hits the ground. His injuries looking pretty bad. Got beat up by a wolf. And as everybody kind of rushes to his aid, what are you guys doing?
I'm sorry, rush to whose aid?
You guys, I mean, Loader's character is pretty beat up, so I was just saying you guys are kind of like coming together to make sure he's okay, check out on everything. The girl just made her way out.
Yep. Okay.
I really didn't mean to put the little one to sleep.
Well, at least she didn't have to see the danger.
I wish I could sleep a little bit instead of going through battles like that, but instead I get to watch you be amazing, and that's great always by me as well. You were quite incredible there, cat, human thing, friend.
It's to be expected.
Confidence. I like that. So, shall we be off then, or must we need a rest?
I could use for a little top me off. Yeah, clean my fur.
Do we have like the
Little cat nap?
ability to rest right now? Or in the middle of nowhere?
Well, if you guys want to rest, I'd just say that I watch everybody. I think I need some time with this old guy here. I don't think he was a part of the other wolves.
Yeah, you guys want to take a short rest here so Loader can roll a hit die?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so
And
we'll
we-
kind of
and-
like kind of sit down near the tree, keeping an eye out for any other wolves. Tulio, at this point, you kind of realize you're missing a member of the group. The goblin, Kilroy, had seemingly vanished.
Ugh. Where did that handsome little... Where did he go?
Where's
I
the
was-
green one?
What?
Where's the green one? Where's he at?
Yeah,
Go ahead
was
and give
quite
me a
intent on making
survival
him-
check.
intent.
I don't trust it.
Quite intent on making him
Consent?
consent. Oh, that's even better.
He said nothing about consent.
I
He
said
said
into a
tent.
tent.
Am I
Yeah,
rolling
yeah.
for you entirely, or you do have real dice near you can roll?
No, if you could roll for me. I didn't want to like get them out and make like loud noises.
You're all good. If you want to pull those out and roll them, you can, but I'll go ahead and pull up your character sheet.
Everybody likes dice noises.
if you're okay with rolling it, I also I don't know. I don't want you thinking I'm lying about nothing. You know.
Here's what you do. You open the
It's a
mic,
Canadian.
you roll the dice, and then have TJ roll them for the actual value.
If
Just
I
for
roll
the
for this
sound.
character sheet, it's gonna roll twice. Does anybody else want to roll for Tulio tonight?
I'll roll for him. Let me pull
Thank
it
you.
up.
Here, I'll link it.
Now I have to tell the truth and say, well, guys, I really just didn't look for them because I assumed that we would just re-rolling them. I'll roll 20.
What am I rolling for? Survival?
Survival.
Oh, you're not very good at this, are you?
No.
6.
6.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Goblin's gone, and you just sad about it.
need to pass? 6.
100.
Zill, you were kind of looking around too. If you want to roll.
Oh yeah, I'll roll it, dude. I'm even better at this.
I don't have a
16.
Oh my god.
You find like the tracks where Grace and Lonky the donkey made their way back to Elturel.
I forgot that was the thing.
You see a third set of footsteps. It looks like Kilroy abandoned ship and made his way back to Elturel. When you guys,
I was gonna ask if I get advantage because other artificers are my favorite enemy, but it's okay. It looks like he ditched us, guys, without a single word said.
Wow.
Perhaps his lust for me proved to be too much. That often happens. I
He's
guess.
just gone.
Honestly, I think it was the whole being blackmailed into doing something. I think that had a big part into it. That might have that
You see Mantlemore and just kind of looks up. What do you mean being blackmailed into doing something?
Nothing. He's drunk.
it was.
No, no.
I was just going back. He was a ruffian type.
I'm the best. The bad boys always do like going after me. I'm telling you, it was all of me. My
I think
dashing
he
good
was a
looks.
spy. He was
What?
definitely a spy trying to infiltrate my operation.
Lowcat
Roll a
looks around,
persuasion
looks at
check.
everybody, and goes, "Wait, who are you talking about? I don't remember another one."
Try to gaslight her.
What is your operation?
Whoa, that kind of sounds like someone covering their own ass.
Did that dog bite you harder than we realized?
Yeah, roll a deception check, Lowcat.
Not bad. Pretty good at deceiving.
We should have changed the. Oh, you know what? I know why it's like that. Give me 1 second. That should look better.
Do you just want me to roll deception checks every time I talk?
16. She's like, no, there was definitely a goblin here. I guess your men just aren't committed to the cause.
Like I said, I think he was a spy. He kept asking about my business. You know.
Roll a persuasion check.
Goblins are pretty short. Perhaps a little too short for my attention.
I did think it was odd that a goblin was in the Flaming Fist, but she kind of looks at the tiefling, the bugbear, and the tabaxi. You definitely don't strike me as a normal group.
I think maybe if we see him again, we should kill him.
We're the 3rd Auxiliary Special Operations Unit.
I think killing him would be a little extreme. If he was a coward, then he'll have to deal with that for the rest of his life.
Maybe we could persuade him in other ways. Killing is not exactly necessary for such a beautiful thing.
Oh, here we go with the Vikings again.
Well, we can't allow the wasted time of going back to find him. We'll have to continue a man short. It's been about an hour at this point. You guys are kind of resting. If anyone else wants to say anything else, go ahead. If not, Loader, you can go ahead and roll your hit die.
I want to say something to a wolf again. I know it's been pretty, it's pretty back to back, but can I roll another animal handling check to see if I can, kind of start convincing him to start following me for food?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an animal handling with advantage.
Yeah. Does this campaign also get hero dice?
Yeah, that's fine. So hero die every session. You start with a D.
Ooh. That's rough.
Every session you start.
I'm gonna roll the hero die for that just to show him how it works.
Well, don't worry about wasting it, my friend. You get a D6. You can add it to anything like Bardic Inspiration. You only get 1 per session. It doesn't stack, so at the end of the session it goes away.
I want regular inspiration.
Well, you don't have it yet, but give me a second.
Well, regular inspiration really sucks when you actually need to roll a 21 to succeed.
All right.
Yeah, I guess that's true too.
Bite. An 8.
No. 8 damage or an 8?
8 to
attack?
hit.
Oh, 8 to that. Yeah, clearly does not hit.
Yeah, bites, snarls, and puts noticeably more distance between the two of you. Still recognizes you as a source of food, but not your friend.
Okay. With that being said, I'm gonna be like, well,
I think I moved too fast. I'm sorry.
and then I'll just throw another tiny little scrap of food in between us so I can keep trying to feed him. I just want him to follow me.
Well, then this is what you have to do. You have to hiss at it and say, "Bitch, I am the alpha. Get over here." Try that.
I wouldn't exactly take advice from a cat about dogs, but that's just me.
I mean, I'm just treating him like he would want. Like I would want to be treated. That's honestly.
I'm sure it works for cats. Should work for dogs too. Lesser life forms.
Why do you hate one another? Dogs and cats, I mean. Do you know?
I feel it deep down in that place where you just know.
Ah, it's primal.
Your lower intestines.
Lower than that.
Your outer intestines.
Let's go.
I think this one time I had my intestines out and I felt it there too.
Never had that problem. Not yet, anyway. Not
Yeah,
in
I must
my
say.
many years.
Quickly
Of living.
googling the anatomy of a bugbear so I know how to talk about this.
Good catch, Sky King. I'm doing a lot of stuff in the back, so I haven't even looked at the stream page.
That's
So
cool.
yeah.
We were doing fine.
Just looking at nothing up in the right corner. All right, so with that, you guys continue to make pace north after taking a short rest. It was the 4 plus your con mod for healing.
Yep, that's +6.
Okay. Got a helicopter flying over. So, the Elturgard Woods encompasses several square miles of terrain north of Elturel. The canopy of these woods are dense, and then the entirety of the woods is dimly lit from the companion above. Everyone go ahead and give me a history check.
Can you please roll history for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
No need. I handled it.
Alright, Zill, you handled it. You recall a tale of yore about an evil druid conclave that used these woods to conduct gruesome rituals of human sacrifice. Anybody wants to roll a nature check, go ahead as well. 7, 8 scribbles. You're familiar with the wildlife of areas in between here and Candlekeep, just from your studies as well. You know that if you should probably be careful as you enter the woods, as it's a rather suitable terrain for owls, giant owls, or even owl bears.
I'm just like looking around. Please stay close, okay? So, woods can be dangerous, as we saw from the wolf attack.
That's right, everybody. Nice and close.
Being super naive, I get really close to the man telling me to get close.
That's
Oh,
what he
no.
meant.
All right, everyone now, group in here.
I'll pass. Thank you.
Soon, soon, my friend.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this old guy over here.
The dog?
I guess just
What
you
the
and I will
dog
be
doing?
safe there, huh?
All right.
Yeah, safe is good.
You guys want to travel at a slower pace now, then?
Yes, let's travel at a precaution pace.
A cat-like pace.
I
Alright.
will not run.
Everyone go ahead and give me a stealth check, then, as you slow your pace.
Alright. There you go. That's for you. I roll with disadvantage. 9. The duality of man.
It's alright. Rhea got a 5.
Solid. Solid.
And then you rolled good for Tulio. 6. Who are we missing? We're missing...
It's missing me because it's giving me a prompt. It says that I have disadvantage, and then it gives me a prompt about roll mode.
You have
says I have
disadvantage because of your heavy armor.
I have chainmail on that heavy armor.
Yeah,
Is that the
that's...
same?
It's
Yeah,
okay.
chainmail.
Cool. Okay, I just want to make sure before 14's still not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you lot and Rhea continue to travel up a small natural path that leads deeper into the woods, it's obvious that the path has been recently traveled. Several branches are broken, and the grass leading into the woods is disturbed, as if someone had walked over it. Is anyone in the group a proficient at tracking?
Would that be survival?
Yes.
Not me.
I've helped track down many lost books before.
Do you think that would help us in this situation?
Do you think that would help us in this situation? I have no idea.
I think that if you want to give it a try, you should definitely do it.
Hey, big guy, have you trained that dog to sniff yet?
I,
What do you
I
mean,
think that
Fred?
dog's trying to eat him.
I'm trying to get him to follow me first. He really doesn't see me as a companion.
Right now, you can't tell
Uh,
if it's following you or stalking you.
Can I
Exactly.
investigate the footprint to see the nature, the type of footprint it is?
Yeah, roll a survival check.
Oh, I'm not trying to survive. I'm just trying to investigate.
19.
Oh.
Awesome. You had it in you all along. You see a couple things. You see, your check reveals 5 distinct humanoid footprints on the path. They seem to be several hours old and head deeper into the woods. Additionally, you notice a small hidden creek nearby. That if you traveled up, you could probably help to mask your arrival, making it easier to sneak up. As you guys investigate the 2 different paths, you also spot an additional 3 set of humanoid footprints along the side of the hidden creek. These footprints appear to be much fresher and made within the last 2 hours.
Okay, so I read about tracking,
Mm-hmm.
and these
It's
are
all coming back to you.
5 footprints. I hold up 4, and then I'm like, wait, 5, 5 footprints. But
And-
do we want to follow them? I don't really want to follow them because what if they like stop somewhere and then we're like, oh hi. So can we follow this river here instead?
What if
And-
they're wonderful? What if they have food and drinks and wine?
They're probably dragon cultists, and they'll want to kill us.
I
And
mean,
then eat us.
that's possible.
But as loyal followers of Torm, maybe we should hunt them down and kill them.
They've
Someone
If
in your
there's-
group really does get it.
If they're
I'm-
being sneaky, they probably have set traps in their path, so perhaps we just follow adjacent to them?
We're just not going to comment on that. We're just going to leave that alone for what he just said.
What?
We're just fine with that.
I mean, we were sent here to kill them.
Yes.
That's the job we're on.
Yeah, exactly. Precisely.
I'm-
Indubitably.
I'm-
And she also holds up
I'm
her
just-
holy symbol of Torm.
Same. I do the same.
I'm just.
Yes.
Praise God.
Yes, we must do what this Torm god of murdered.
I'll,
Praise God.
I'm gonna hold my newly acquired symbol of Torm and like nudge Tulia and be like, yeah,
My Valar is really showing.
Torm.
I'll go yeah out loud and then kind of like slightly over to, is it Scribbles, right? Yes, so slightly over to Scribbles. I'll be like, I'm concerned.
Crusade, bitches.
I don't want to kill anyone either,
Crusade,
but
bitches.
we need to. Life is the way it is. Just follow these people.
I'm fine with the mission, but his attitude about the killing is quite concerning.
Perhaps they hurt members of his family or something. I would be mad too.
WWTD.
Oh, I need to
well.
give you guys
On with the mission.
a religion lesson about Torm.
I think we're getting
I've heard
close
lots about
enough to
Torm,
the
trust me.
cultists that
No,
we should
no, we are-
perhaps stop talking.
We're devout followers of Torm. Can we follow the river though, please?
I vote we
Yes.
follow the river.
Let's follow the river.
I know a song called "Follow the River."
Well, singing a song while following the secret river and being sneaky is kind of not ideal.
Oh
As
yes,
long-
yes, absolutely. After the quest.
As long as we don't go chasing waterfalls, we'll be fine.
Don't
go
chasing waterfalls.
We'll be back
POS.
after these messages.
Copyright trick.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Oh, that is an ugly woman.
You're just assuming it's a woman?
It's a,
Yes,
I think it's a woman.
it looks like she got boobies.
Anyway, everyone go ahead and roll another stealth check with advantage now because you're following the creek.
If I have disadvantage, it's flat, correct?
Yes.
I just wanted to clarify.
Sneaky boy.
23.
With advantage. 20.
Sneaky
Ooh,
boy.
I got a 20.
20 for Marion.
I like
Yeah.
that I'm proficient with a +4, but still have disadvantage. I think that's really funny. Like, he's good at sneaking. His armor just fucks it up for him.
Yeah, it's a loud armor.
Is he intelligent?
Crink, crink. Nah, he's got, I think a 0-0 for wisdom intelligence, yeah.
And that's why he hasn't realized that he should take the heavy armor off to be more stealthy.
You see a shallow creek runs through this ancient druidic circle. As you travel via the hidden creek, it brings you to the south end of this little clearing here. You see a female human is screaming praises to a god known as Bane, the god of tyranny, as she holds what appears to be a dragon cultist underwater in the creek. You guys are looking. It looks like she's trying to drown this person. She's screaming like praise Bane. She doesn't seem to notice you guys sneaking up.
Well, if she's killing the dragon cultist, she's a friend, right?
But she's killing a... I would assume Bane is like, you know,
A very evil god.
yeah, reverse of Torm.
Yeah.
Very confusing. I
So-
say, hear me out.
Locat, you know there is a cult that has activity in Baldur's Gate not long ago, but seemingly stopped, known as the Cult of the Dead Three. They follow the three dead evil gods. This person's wearing like similar robes to that cult right now, so it looks like it's the dragon cult and this cult may be having some sort of fight here.
Hear me out.
Well, I will relay that, and I'll be like, I think it is wisest when your enemies are fighting to just sit and watch.
Yes, but what if we kill them both?
Or
Yes,
we could
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, Zill, do you think that we could kill the one underwater first, so that his sacrifice is messed up, and then we just kill him?
That's a good point. She could be making some sort of sacrifice to a evil
we-
god.
we
We
not
should kill the
just-
bitch.
Can we not just let them do
Nope.
whatever they're gonna do, and then we can claim that we did it after?
What if I song battle her?
What?
I
We can't let
definitely
her
can come up with a better
sacrifice
song
this
than what
life
you
to an evil god.
Go for it. Do sing the,
Not when
sing
we
the
can
battle song.
Take the life ourselves.
Marion is literally only talking to Zill at this point. He's kind of just like not addressing anyone else talking. Anything Zill says is just like,
Well, that's a good point.
Yes. If I get the chance, I'd like to engage in combat.
Yeah, you guys definitely rolled well enough on stealth. You guys can surprise her if you want to go ahead and...
How do I want to do this?
Don't get ahead of yourself now.
Locat, you're the first to act.
Can I give a bardic inspiration quietly and telling him how great he is?
Yeah, before the combat starts, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, by the way, you're super intimidating with this whole, like, I like killing things get up. You should keep it going. Like, that's crazy cool.
I know. And I will charge and take a swing at this chick.
Go ahead.
With my... Okay, do I want to use green flame blade or booming blade? Which one is better?
With 2 targets, green is probably better.
Do I need to be next to both of them for that to work?
They just need to be within 5 of each other.
I'm going to go with the green flame blade then.
Alright, go ahead and make a weapon attack.
Weapon attack.
A 12 is not going to hit. As you strike out, you hit the back, and underneath the robe, you can tell she's wearing armor now. It blocks the blow. You do get a chance to look over her shoulder now and see the cultist that she's drowning is already dead.
"Aw, I wanted
Scribbles,
to kill a
that's you?
dead man."
All right, that's it for me.
Zil wanted to start this combat. He rolled the lowest initiative.
I know.
What do?
Oh, just because we're in combat doesn't mean they have to take combat actions if they don't want to fight, you know?
Yeah.
This is true.
Okay, so I guess we're doing the thing. Cool. I'll do the mind slivery thing
Alright, that's an intelligence check.
on this one. But I want to go in and to the side.
Okay, go ahead and move, and then that's 2 damage. And then do they have disadvantage on their next saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you see the
Till the end of my next turn.
a pang of annoyance flashes across her face. Tulio, that's you.
And do I whisper to them? What happens?
I don't know. How do you flavor the spell?
What does it say? You drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of a creature that I can see. That's it. So I'm kind of just like, I'm super awkward, and now they feel super awkward.
Yeah, you just give them your social anxiety for a minute.
Yeah.
You just share your social anxiety.
Yeah.
Just imagine he's talking to himself so profusely
Alright.
that it's just getting
Tulio,
into their
that's you.
head.
Well, at the one that was making the bad song, I'm going to use vicious mockery and say, "Hey, your song is stupid, and so are you."
So, wisdom saving throw, right?
I believe so. Hold on. Yeah. Yes.
That's a natural 20, so unfortunately, they're very confident in their singing abilities.
You're still stupid.
It was in a different language. Damn it.
I'm going. Which one am I? Hold on, I'm squinting. Am I? Oh, yeah, I'm good right there. Yeah, no, I'm fine. On my turn. Fine, back here, thanks. Just visiting.
Rhea walks up, strikes twice, misses both times. Creature ends its surprised condition. Mr. Marion.
I'm going to turn around, wait for Zill. I'm going to look at him and just go, I'm not going to make a move until you do. And I want to step 5 feet diagonal. Oh, I'm on the opposite side this time. That always screws up my monitor layout. Basically going to stand right here, and that's 5, 10. That's within range. I'm going to ready a halberd action to bonk.
Alright, Zill, that's you. What's the trigger for your ready action?
Literally, Zill doing anything aggressive that's not like him trying to. Like, I basically want to time it out to where once he makes his move, I'm just gonna. Bwah!
Okay.
I had to go pee. I missed what happened.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Mr. Marion is primed, and you have the detonator into hands.
Do I Chaos Bolt? You know what? No. Alright. Can I free action throw a crossbow bolt on the ground?
It's fine.
I would like to catapult that crossbow bolt.
Dexterity save?
Yes.
That is a failure.
Ooh, 13.
The bolt hits her in the back. Loses her breath almost as she tries to scream out. Loader,
Can I
that's you.
smash the pike end of the halberd on top of the dome ski?
Yeah, go ahead.
Big whack.
12 is going to miss,
Aw.
unfortunately.
Oh, can I add my hero die to that since I didn't earlier?
Yeah, if you want to.
I do. Come on, show me. Why is my shit laggy? What the fuck? Hold on one sec. Sorry, my mouse is jumping all over the place.
Scribbles, you're on. Loader, you're up. And
Nah,
then
14's
Scribbles,
not
you're
gonna
on deck. 14 still misses.
That's okay.
Remember to remove one crossbow bolt.
And that is for my green. No, booming blade is better now. Is booming blade better when there's only one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I cast
Four slashing.
booming blade on her.
19 hits perfectly. If she moves, she'll take the damage. That's Scribbles. Tulio, you're on deck.
Oh, I'm thinking of something.
I'm just kind of gonna hide over here a little bit, but in doing so, Minesliver again.
Another
And just be like, why?
until the end of your turn, right? So she has disadvantage on this one.
Yeah, until the end of my following turn. So yeah.
That is a 16 with disadvantage. Toning out the psychic pain at this point, kind of focused on the two targets in front of her. Tulio, that's you.
Now listen here. You will hear my insults, because you make stupid songs. And I will vicious mockery at her again.
She fails.
Yes. Feel bad about your songs.
That's a D4, right?
Can you roll a d4 for me, please?
Yeah. Sorry.
Not cool.
I keep forgetting that I have your character. You don't have any spells prepared.
Yeah, not on that one. I'm an idiot. My bad.
I rolled 2 damage. We'll roll with it.
Cool. Thank you.
She looks pretty badly injured at this point. Rhea steps up to swing Bada Bada. And Fox still misses twice. She's got decent modifiers. I just rolled dog shit. That brings us to the cultist's turn.
Just like Brythia.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. One of you has got to go. NPC or player E. I guess I'll roll a dice to see. Loader. Or Locat. An 11, I think that misses.
11 misses.
11 with disadvantage. It would have been a 19. Thanks for the vicious mockery. Yeah, strikes out. You easily dodge to the side. And then Mr. Marion, that's you.
I'm gonna whack him. I
Okay.
want to hit him in the head. I'm gonna whack him. Hit him with the whack attack, whackus. Yes.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna take the pointy end of the halberd, and I'm gonna just be mad that I missed the first time because I normally don't use the pointy end. So having all like the back weight, it like threw me off the first time. So I'm gonna line it up and then just go for and just on the top of the noggin. And I basically want to just kill them standing up to where their limp body is like held up by the depth of the pike on the halberd. So they're just puppeteered right there. And then I'm just gonna kind of shake them off of it.
That's my butler!
Well, I didn't want to take, your glory. If you were gonna kill,
No, you did great. That was incredible. I've always somehow deep down loved the pikes, you know? Don't know why.
How much psychic damage do I take from this shit?
Up to you. That definitely brings us out of combat. Stop the fight. All right, now you see, looking at the dead cultist in the water now, you see their ribs caved in by a powerful blow from the mace that this particular cultist wields. The Fist of the Bane, this cultist is wearing a chainmail, carries a shield. Both are marked with the symbol of Bane.
Can I? Not that I want to be secretive about it, but I would specifically like to pull. I'm sorry, what's the new NPC's name with Zill? Or I guess with the entire party, but.
Rhea?
Rhea. Can I pull Rhea and like Zill kind of aside and just like everyone can still hear and like talk if they want, but I just want to be like,
would it be a bad idea if maybe like one of us who could wear chainmail goes in maybe like a disguise and goes ahead of everyone else, so that maybe we have some good cover?
It's a small cult organization. They'll recognize your face.
I
Plus,
could
they're
handle
killing
them.
each other in there. We need to figure out what's going on.
Okay, I think you're smarter than I am.
and with that, I'd just like to drop the idea unless anyone else has any thoughts about it.
Looking around, you have 3 paths. One that heads left, north, and then another variation to the northern path. This one's kind of the creek, though, so you'd probably get wet taking this one. What are you guys doing?
Did we hear her talk?
She was saying stuff like in praise to Bane, and then you guys killed her pretty quickly. Would have essentially been something along the lines of she's gonna see Bane soon, or fuck you guys.
I have an idea, guys. Right. If we happen to, because I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to, but I can straight shot see a cultist there.
Maybe.
I was also gonna say something about that, because we technically do have the line of vision, but I don't think we have the dark vision for it. Because that's
Is it
very
nighttime?
far.
It's not nighttime.
We're in a
We're in a
cave.
cave?
We're
in a forest.
It's
we're in a
never
forest?
nighttime. The companion's light.
Like that's 50 feet. That's night
This
vision.
this far out of the city, it still hits the companion's light.
Yeah, we can see that. We can set up a trap.
Light travels. You don't see a cultist. You guys have to choose to go that way.
Okay.
Oh, so we don't
Vegetation
see that cultist that's right
blocks
there.
your light. I have just
Okay.
shoddily thrown together the dynamic lighting.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right.
You did a great
So-
job, Terry.
Never mind what I said. We proceed with caution, as was the previous plan.
Now you don't know what's where.
Exactly.
Which direction would you like to take? And at what pace?
I'd say slow pace, no matter what path, because I feel like everyone here gets the memo that there's other cultists hella close. So
Since we went ahead and saw this and we weren't supposed to, would you boys be opposed to us just rolling a d6 and then we go with whatever the dice says?
let's do it.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that?
I think
Yeah,
1, 2,
sure.
3, 4, 5, 6 is a little bit easier. As long
Okay.
as it-
Do any of you guys have a d6 with you that we could roll?
I do.
It's right
but-
there. There's the d6.
Middle path. Okay, so
Middle path.
this is up to you. I almost called you Valar. Holy shit. Zil. Whenever we come across any area that might get you like dirtier, I would just like to pick you up, if you're cool with that.
I will not be opposed.
Yep.
You will
Just-
not hear me say no.
So anytime that there's dirt, mud, anything gross, or if I just generally feel like you might not want to walk, like almost glad to do it. I just pop you on my shoulder and we're just walking through the bullshit.
All right, Terry. So the dice had spoken. We would like to go in the middle path.
Alright, everyone go ahead and roll stealth checks. You are no longer hidden by the river, so it's just a flat roll. So, Dalton, it's disadvantage.
Does he need to roll a stealth check since he's on my shoulder?
Yes.
Let's see if he can keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, I could still be a loud motherfucker. Okay, I'm back to disadvantage then. I hate how this shit asks every single time, but I get it. I understand.
You can hit your Beyond 20 extension and just tell it to always roll twice.
Well, I already have it set to always roll twice, but for some reason it's giving me the same. It gives me the same condition bubble that it does with Told the Dead, where it doesn't
What
matter.
are we gonna talk about how you just rolled a double 20?
Yeah, I saw that. 20, 14, 26, 11, 9, 10.
Cats are naturally stealthy.
I think he had a double 20 earlier. It was just a double, like, dirty 20, wasn't it?
No, we had
I
three.
do have to double that.
We had 3 dirty 20s on the last stealth roll.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, there was a 16, a 17, and a 19, I think, but still, it was kind of cool.
You guys are taking the
And,
river path?
The middle path.
The river?
That's what we rolled. I guess. Yes.
Pondu River.
It
Yeah,
was
I-
a creek.
I
There
saw
was a
3
creek at the
paths
beginning of
here,
this
and then
thing.
we rolled, and this
you're
was
okay,
the.
you're okay. Who's taking lead then?
I am not.
I'll take second to
Definitely
lead.
not me. Definitely not me.
If no one else wants lead, I
You know.
will take lead, but
I
I
put
would,
music in
I
the
would
back.
prefer second to lead.
Marion and I will lead from the front.
All right, songs about you. From the back. That means 2 things, by the way.
And if we do, because I've already seen them, if we do happen to get close and get within vision of them, I'd like to stop the party for a moment.
You mean like before or after they see us?
Before they see us, ideally. Hopefully.
You see and I'll kind of move the map up a little bit too. A large stone altar sits atop a small hill surrounded by 3 feet deep water. The water is difficult terrain on the map, just so you're aware. There are 2 creatures in the middle. A dragon cultist who is seemingly being strangled right now on the altar, and another member of the Cult of the Dead 3 standing above them with a dagger. They don't seem to notice you
stumbled
right
upon.
away.
Oh, sorry.
Placed on top of the altar is the male dragon cultist. A male dead cultist stands above him. You guys can't hear exactly what they're saying from like here to the creek, but he seems to be interrogating him. So yeah, you guys are kind of making your way into the clearing under him being wrapped up in something else. What are you guys doing?
So the kink of these guys seem to be asphyxiation. I must say, I've never been one for it, but they're quite committed.
So he hasn't noticed us yet?
He doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, no.
Okay, stopping the party. I'm gonna see if they want to prepare an ambush, preferably. We can all just, if he hasn't seen us, we can all just attack him at once, right?
And what would be the trigger of the ambush? He stops choking him because he's dead?
Can we do
Marion
this?
will raise his hand, and then when the glove falls, we fire.
Can we do the sleep thing again and then maybe question them?
That would be up to the little one there.
Whatever it is, I'm sure that I can be of great assistance. Preferably, they look like they could be very nice, so maybe we do question them. That doesn't look like questioning.
I'm going to do
Guys.
some quick calculations here.
I
They don't
can't
look
see
very nice at
anything
all.
From back here, what's going on?
I think we're going to fight.
The Nazgul from the Lord of the Rings is killing a guy.
Oh no.
Shit.
Stepping from the clearing, surprising you guys.
No!
They also rolled really good. This guy, he's also surprised, so he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. But this person stabs Marion for 12 damage.
Level 1. Level 1.
That was a natural
Ow.
20.
Oh no.
Marion, I loved you. I don't know how much health Marion has.
He's still standing at 1 HP. Surprise,
On my
surprise,
stream, there's an overlay showing everyone's
surprise,
health if you wanted to check.
surprise,
Oh, I'm muted. Son of a bitch. That's why. Okay.
Surprised.
Terry,
You're surprised. You can't reaction reduce it.
wait, how am I surprised?
You were
Surprise,
surprised.
motherfucker.
Oh, surprised from. Got you.
Yeah.
God damn it.
From
Yeah, I'm still at 1 HP.
You see this one kind of looks up at the other one and goes, "We have intruders, deal with it." This Nightblade, no longer surprised, now takes the blade and slits the throat of the dragon cultist.
Wait. Didn't we have a complex situation where we had surprise on the middle guy, but the guy near us had surprise on us, so we could still attack the far guy?
Well, you guys were talking about what you were going to do, and then you were ambushed. This guy was out of the initiative as well. He rolled better than the other assassin, but he lost his turn last round as well. And now he's using his turn this round to kill this guy. So now, Zill, it's you.
Oh boy.
Oh god, oh god.
What to
It got real so fast.
Can Can I tell if they're wearing anything? If they're wearing metal armor?
These guys seem to be wearing no armor,
No armor. Okay.
just robes.
All right. I'll just try it anyway.
with
You
I'll
also
keep
feel
choking.
very uneasy standing next to them.
Yeah.
Naked choking in
Okay.
a cave. Nothing to see here.
Rear naked choke.
Huh. Is there any way I could get around like this right here? Oh my god, this is fucking.
You could
I
move through
fucked it.
Marion.
Yeah, and then get a flank with the cat.
You could set the cat up for flanking, but the cat's not close enough to you to flank right now.
It just looks weird because I think we're taking up multiple squares.
There's 2 grids on the map, is why.
Okay.
Again.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then I'll just stay there. Oh my god, the grids.
I know. Hold on. Let me go ahead and.
I know that was fucking me up the first time. I was looking at it and I went, oh
I
man.
assume there I'm close enough to reach out and melee attack.
Yeah, that's
down,
within
right?
5 feet.
Okay. All right, that's what I'll do.
Oof.
Yikes.
They're gonna attack you with an opportunity attack. That is a 12.
Misses.
Misses. Chink goes to stab with the blade. You dodge easy enough.
Well, that didn't go well.
Is that
I
your turn?
scared. I'm gonna run away.
Alright, well, they don't have a reaction, so you're good to go. This one has already, like, twisted the dagger into your side mirror, and it's like you're kind of grumbling and getting ready to hold the pike. You just, in common, just fucking runs all the way to the back of the group. In common, I will send another soul to our Lord Bane, and twist the blade. They're gonna make an attack against you. That's a nat 1. You can make an attack if you want to.
Yes.
We all roll nat 1s down here.
Hoo-yah!
7 misses.
Aw.
You got a dagger in your side. You're a little. It hurts. So going to.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1 on fucking initiative. God damn it.
Pull back a little. Rhea's gonna move through the difficult terrain, jungle. Step up. This is bad. There's more of them, and she's gonna make 2 attacks. One with both with her longsword. A 16 and a 19. I think both of those hit. You see, the first one, she impales the cultist through the center, and then rips the blade out, dropping it in one turn. Lowcat, that's you. She instantly turns her
you go,
attention, like
girl.
making sure that you're okay, Mary. And she like pulls a hand on the shoulder. Are you all right? And she like begins to like look at the wound. I think Dalton's shit crashed. He left here.
I'll be okay.
No, I'm,
So, since I didn't move last turn, I get to use my cat ability for double movement.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack this guy.
You do have to go into water as a cat, though, so you're morally defeated.
I hopped it. Now realizing that was water, my natural instinct made me jump.
Alright, go ahead. 21 definitely hits.
And that's going to be my spell, my booming blade.
Alright, wrapped in booming energy at this point. Tulio, that's you.
Okay, I believe I can see Mr. Marriott from here. I can get to him, yeah?
Mhm.
Alright, I'm gonna go up and grab his bicep and cast Cure Wounds.
There you go.
Is that a first level spell?
Yeah, it is.
I actually don't have control of your character.
you
but it's
you
okay.
do have to reach hella far up though, because I'm 7'7". How you're like? You said you're like what? 5'10", 5'9"?
Yeah, but your
7
arms
foot
is gonna be
7.
down.
That's
I can
too-
reach your bicep. Come on.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's fair. 7 foot. That's like a foot and a half. It's still reaching up for sure. You just
That's cool.
It's like Shaq and his girlfriend.
Hit.
You know,
Go
like
ahead.
the hamster eating the
You're an
banana.
impressive.
Alright,
You're an
D8
impressive
I'm
specimen,
rolling
and
for
I'm
you,
waiting
huh?
for a moment to see how strong your bicep is, and this is the perfect moment.
What's your charisma modifier?
+4.
So you get 6 healing.
can I? Ooh, base. Nice. Can I flex for him?
Yeah. Go make a general strength check.
Yeah, I like those. Come on, Mr. Marion.
18 is not
That's-
bad.
Oh,
What do you get? 18?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's quite impressive, my friend.
You got long
you are
arms. And
very
they're pretty
strong.
well defined.
I can see that.
I've got a large build.
Scribbles, that's you.
Well, good luck
Marion,
in the
you're
rest
on
of your
deck.
battle. Can I use before I'm done? Can I use my bonus action still?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want. Oh wait, I can't because. Never mind. Because is Bardic Inspiration a spell?
Nope, you're good. You can use that and a healing spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna be like, yeah. Now I bet you can probably beat all of these by yourself. You're incredible. And I'm just trying to beef you up to give you Bardic Inspiration. So
There you go.
now you have Bardic
Gotcha.
Inspiration.
Scribbles, that's to you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna move 20 feet over here.
Rebels, it's a shit show in there. Don't go in.
What is happening? Hold on. Oh. Okay. So I'm seeing just the one cloaky dude.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on? Does he look magical?
He does not look magical. He looks like he's got a dagger and he's about to stab the cat.
Dagger and he's gonna stab
Which you guys
What
know
a
that if
phrase.
Lowcat dies out here, it does not save you. You'll probably get in more trouble if he comes back dead.
If he comes back dead.
You evil bastard! I haven't even thought of that one.
Shit.
Mine's just going back to the social anxiety one. Intelligence, natural 20. This person is really well put together.
Oh no. I go back this way.
Mr. Marion, that's you.
So I'm gonna move 15 feet. I'm gonna basically
I mean,
get
you can
range.
hit them from here.
I know I did the math on it, but I want to give flank. I think that's a better tactical
So
decision.
you're standing in 3 feet of water.
That's fine. I got
Okay.
4 feet left of me.
Your nice pants are soaked now, though.
Well, that's okay. I can use the ring of cleaning. Just get it right off.
Go ahead.
It wouldn't have that effect on people.
Oh, I wanted a bonus action second wind before doing that. So that's a D10 plus
D10
one.
plus 1.
Yeah. Ooh, feels good. Back
Plus
to full
6
health.
puts you to max.
Level 1. Level 1.
I know when 6 healing is half your health.
I was gonna say, I was just thinking that. I'm like, remember like last month when I never wanted to use that spell ever?
Alright, what are you doing, Marion?
I'm gonna whack him.
Go ahead.
Did that roll? Ooh, that
That'll
did
hit.
roll. Holy fuck.
How do you want to do this?
Another, and instead of being the pike to the head this time, I'm gonna rotate the handle so it's that big axe top head, and I'm just gonna kind of line it up with. It's a two-handed weapon. I can't line it up with one arm, unless with the. Will you let me do some finesse shit with the powerful builds where like I can just get him with one, or do I have to stabilize it with two? If anything, I'll just choke up on it and make it like hand.
I mean, isn't it all flavor, man? Does it matter if you use one hand or two? You can just flavor it with one hand, right? It's just flavor.
Yeah. I want to fucking hack at him like I'm chopping a cord of wood.
Body hits the ground.
I would like to search the cultists too. If we could.
Ah! Shit!
Mamp, coming out of the woodwork to the left now, you see a skeleton with a bow aimed at you, Zill.
Ah!
That's a 14 to hit.
Nice! Miss.
Stumbles
I'm not your
forward to
average wizard.
Get within melee.
I'm not like the other wizards.
I'm not like the other wizards in wizard school. Ah! Not again!
a old man-looking guy and a skeleton walk into a bar. They both try
And
to
shoot
kill
me.
your artificer.
Yes.
That's a natural 20. I think that hits.
Yeah, that's
You take 11 damage.
I'm dead.
All right. So you see this spectral hand, teeming with like green necrotic energy, grabs a hold, lifts you up for a moment before siphoning like the life energy, then dropping you unconscious to the ground.
Got it.
Must clean up the mess they've caused. Get them. Kind of points the skeleton towards the rest of the group. Zill, I need a death saving throw. Here's what I'll say right now before you roll. Are you guys against the idea of me rolling your death saving throws in secret?
In secret?
Like, I roll them and I don't tell
That's-
you what it was.
So exciting. I love that. Because then we're not making tactical decisions based off of oh, I don't know. I like that. That's my vote.
I want it to be secret.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
that.
that works for me.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a dice, and you can give me one memory from Zill's life right now, as your life flashes before your eyes.
One memory?
Uh-huh.
Do I DM it to you?
No, just out loud. What's flashing? It keeps you involved so you can RP something. Your life is flashing before your eyes. What do you see? Is it big women? Is it running your shop?
It is something that I messaged you about last week when I first got it.
Okay.
My secret item.
Gotcha. So you think fondly of the day that you opened
Yes.
that box and saw that magnificent item.
Yes.
Rhea turns back and sees you drop like a sack of potatoes. Fuck! It runs in 15 feet. She's going to try to smack up on the skeleton. That's a 13 and a 12. 13 hits perfectly, 12 misses, so she hits the skeleton for 4. She kind of looks, she just screams down, Zill! Zill, are you alive? And to no response. Locat, that's you.
All right, that's quite a ways. How far? What?
You moved last turn, so you don't have your special dash. It's difficult terrain for the water.
Well, there is partial cover there, but I will send what I got towards it.
Go ahead. Oof. Smacks against one of the smacks against one of the trees right next to Scribbles and sets the tree on fire.
So close.
It's a fresh vegetative, like a lush tree, so it doesn't seem like it's gonna spread badly. Tulio, that's you.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It's to me again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate to be a broken record, but that guy looks really stupid. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery and say, hey,
On the skeleton.
I'm hitting my friend, you stupid face.
Intelligence, wisdom save. I rolled a 2 minus 1, so I rolled a 1. Go ahead and I'll roll your 4 damage. 2 psychic damage to the skeleton.
Get
Scribbles,
wrecked.
that's you.
I wanna walk out.
Right, you see
That-
the 2 targets now.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna look at the wizardy dude and be like, "Why you fucking old man?" Did Mind sliver that guy.
Mind Sliver, the old guy. That is a 7, so he takes the 5 damage. Why am I an old man? What? Oh gosh.
And then I can go back here, and I can actually go. I can't go any farther because he's in the way. So that's where I go.
All right. Mr. Mosby, that's up.
I'll be getting out of his Tulio's way if he wants to go in there.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Mr.
I should have
Mosby?
mentioned that. I don't want to be in anybody's way either. I wanted to move out of the way, but I didn't know where to go, so I'm fine being there. And my bad, guys.
I hope someone has a heal or a potion.
I mean, I gotta come touch you, and it's really scary in there.
So,
Please
with the
come
movement
touch me.
you had, 'cause it's difficult terrain, you can only get this far. You're muted.
Who, me?
You're counting 5 feet too much. I was directly south
Okay.
of them. So I should have 10 more feet of movement.
It's 15
Correct.
to get right there.
No. You're counting 1 square too far.
5, 10.
I was right here.
No, he was right.
I was right.
Water's
Okay.
difficult though.
I was right here. I know. But what I'm saying is Terry's
So
putting me 1
20
square.
25, 30 gets you right there at the furthest.
Can I see Mr. Marion, or can I see Zil?
Be right back. I think the mail's here. I gotta sign for something.
Oh, no worries. I think from this, if not be able to see Zil, I would definitely be able to hear him. And I'm going to, if that's the case, well, if Terry deems otherwise, I can wait. But I'm gonna dash action, so that'll give me another 30, and I want to get right next to him. So that'll be.
Your boy got his power supply. I get to build my PC tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you can see him from there. So you want to dash to get further?
Yes. I'm gonna
So-
get right. I'm gonna get right next to him,
Okay.
which leaves me just a bonus action, which I don't have anything unfortunately right now. Is that the closest that I can get to him? Can I get on the southern side of Ray, or Rhea?
You could have. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'd like to do that then, so I can be next to the person and within 5 feet of him.
Okay. Yep. It's gonna swing at you then. That's a 16 to hit.
16 meets it beats.
Right, you take 7 piercing as it stabs you with a short sword.
It's fine. That's preferred.
And who might we be? The mage guy is going to do the same claw attack with magic at you. That is a, if it wants to load, 18 for 8.
Marion's down. Yeah, Marion's down.
Both of those drop you down. Let me go ahead and roll another dice here. You give me another memory, my friend.
Oh fuck. When I first opened up my shop.
Okay. You see yourself standing outside of the freshly appointed Zill's Thrills, eagerly awaiting your first customers. Mr. Marion cleans the counters. Rhea is going to make 2 attacks against the skeleton. The first one misses, but the second one hits, and she drops the skeleton entirely. She looks back at the group. We need someone in here with medicine, please. And she's going to get up in this dude's face to prevent him from doing anything else. Locat, that's you. Tulio, you're on deck.
All right, I am moving this way, I guess. So that's 20 feet, getting there. Oh, looks like that ugly guy's already dead.
It's a skeleton.
Who's the
No,
old
he's
guy?
talking about me.
This dude
Oh,
has been throwing magic at the group. Looks like he's wearing the same markings of Bane.
Do I have any skills? Can I do a medicine thing to stabilize?
Oh yeah, you trying to stabilize Marion or Zill?
Oh, both are down. Shoot. Still, since I'm there.
Okay. Medicine. So a 12 that does stabilize. You rolled a 13 and a natural 1.
Oof. Oof.
You were on death's door, my friend. Tulio, that's you.
Wait, so are they? I need to heal them.
You look down, you see Morian still unconscious and unstable. Zill is unconscious but stable.
Okay. And there's still a threat, yes?
Yes.
I want to stay far away from the threat while also helping my friend.
You can get down next to
but-
Marion and try to either do a medicine check or heal him without being within
Okay,
striking
that's Marion.
distance.
You put me right beside Marion there, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just blow my other spell slot on it.
Alright. Doing cure wounds.
We need your strength, my friend. Get back up. Also, like, did he lose his bardic inspiration for not using it?
Nope. That lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
And your your charisma is +3.
+3, yeah.
No, it's 4.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's +4. It's +4. You're right. +4.
Yes, that's 11 healing. Puts him almost back up to max.
I
Yeah.
He get knocked down, but he get up again.
am. Smash their heads in, friend. They hurt your buddy.
Scribbles, that's you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I come in again. Still with the. Oh. I want to go over here,
Okay.
and when I'm over there, I'm going to go bend down to Zill, and be like, I know how you like being clean, and I'll cast prestidigitation to clean him up a little bit.
Clean some of the some of the blood off of him and everything.
Yeah.
Mr. Marion, standing up from prone.
The zombie
That's your
guts
turn.
or whatever.
Basically standing up from prone, half movement, kind of gaining bearings for literally a single second, and just like looking at him, and then I hear Tulio smash them in the head, and I just look at him and I go,
Thank you. You're now the only one. You're a very rare kind to show me the kindness that you have. You've healed me twice, but I will not leave Zill's side until he's better. But I will smash their head.
and then reaching over, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Half cover,
I'm
but go ahead.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna dunk the halberd onto their head. Come on, baby, vengeance time. Yes. Even an 18 with the half cover is still
Crack! He staggers backwards, fumbles for a moment. Not quite unconscious or dead. The skeleton is, though, bringing us into his turn. Why, impudent little. He's going to try to take you see a flail falls to his side as he begins winding up the flail. He smashes it against Rhea for 18. That hits for 6 damage. That'll teach ya. Zild, you are stable but unconscious, so you're fine. Rhea is...
And clean.
And clean.
Clean,
Good times.
yes. First time I've been clean in
22
years.
for 11, almost max damage. She just kind of crack hits him upside the side of the head with the pommel of her blade, knocking him unconscious. She turns back around to the group, sees that Marion is standing up and that Zill has people around him. Is he all right?
He's clean.
Is
not
he
gonna
dead?
die.
He's clean.
Priorities.
I've only ever fixed books, never a person.
I think he did.
Can
good for
I?
your
Can
first
Mr.
time.
Can Mr. Marion like make his rounds and like? Because I feel like I'd be the most concerned. I'd be picking him up and kind of like, not necessarily coddling him, but making sure like everything's like if he's taken any damage or wounds that those areas are kind of.
You
And
checking his appendages?
And I hard misread the situation on everybody's concern other than Mr. Marion's and go, well, guys, it's fine. I'm fine. It was very traumatic. I understand. But I think I did great.
Mr. Marion just
You
coughs. in
did
his
do
sleep.
great.
Zill just coughs in his sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We all did great, too. You looked incredible. Everybody looked incredible. We looked amazing. That's the important thing.
Zill's alive.
That's. Oh, excellent. Yes, that too. He looks brilliantly alive.
Tongue just falls out of my mouth.
Never looked better.
All right. Taking some time to check out the area around. It's going to take about an hour or so for Zill to regain consciousness. You see that looking around the preparation site and everything, the altar, I'll kind of move everybody over there. The dragon cultist had.
I got really worried when you paused after dragon.
Well,
how dare you?
It refers to them as dragon wings because that's the name of like the creature stat block for like the dragon cultist. And I don't want to say dragon wing. I just want to say dragon cultist.
Yeah, I feel like he's done it like 2 times at least, and both times I'm like, wait, what?
Anyway, so the
And then you
green
finish
the
it,
green
like,
dragon cultist. Just trying to see all the treasure you guys find here before we change the scene. The Fist of Bane you fought was wearing chainmail and a shield, both marked with the symbol of Bane. Both of the Nightblades you killed, the 2 like dressed in dark, both had a healing potion and a red rose on them.
If anyone's opposed to it, let me know. But Mr. Marion would almost immediately, if we're like receiving this as a group, grabbing one of the healing potions and dumping it into Zill.
Oh, I'm grabbing the rose because that looks pretty.
Tulio, when you grab the rose, it glows bright red.
Yes, it's me. Nice to see you, beautiful flower. I'm almost just infatuated by it. I'm not even concerned. I don't even want to think about it. I'm like, it's so pretty. It's into me. It loves me. That's why it's glowing.
The mage man that you guys killed, you see, had a large bone on his person.
Did he now?
Yeah.
Zill, that's just inappropriate.
You guys can choose to get any of these identified or checked out later. But yeah, you get there's
Given
2
the healing potion.
2 roses, 2 healing
Yes,
potions, and a bone.
I give Zill 1 healing potion. That's all that I would care about.
I was also gonna change up healing potions a little bit for this group, like I did my other one as well. Healing potions, if you drink them as a bonus action, you have to roll for the healing. If you drink them as an action, you get the max results of the potion.
Oh, sick.
That's nice.
So assuming you
Can I-
slowly feed him a potion, he gets the max 10 from that potion.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I pick up both roses and offer one? Nah, he's busy. I'll pick up both for now.
They both
If-
glow red when you lift them.
Cool.
You said there's a shield there, right?
Mhm.
If at all possible, I would like the shield, please.
Yeah, you can have the shield. It does have like religious icons from like a very evil god.
Hold on. I might be able to do something about that.
So, is there any books over there or knowledgeable things?
Trivia time. That would be transmogrification to magically change a shield's image permanently, right? I think so.
Well, that Torm guy's always telling us to murder these people.
Could I use my magical tinkering? It says I can make a static visual effect that includes up to 25 words, but it doesn't say it has to be text.
Yeah, that's fine.
Could I just change the effect on the shield?
It
Make
just
look
like
different?
becomes a very embroidered symbol of Torm.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
with your shop's logo on there too.
Yeah. Perfect.
Did you seriously just make
Magical
2
tinkering.
champions of Torm? 2 campaigns
No,
in
his,
a row?
his character's non-religious. He's just living in a town of paladins.
It's all a front.
I know,
No one has thought to think, is this guy lying?
In description, mine says Torm, kind of.
But yeah. You find that those items, you guys kind of wait around as you guys kind of figure out what was happening here. It seems as though the Cult of the Dragon was using this as a ritual spot. You see like miniature ritualistic memorabilia, like candles, offerings. You see like slaughtered animals. And the Cult of the Dead, for whatever reason, seem to get involved and attack the Dragon Cult.
Locate gets.
I cut out there for a second.
Should probably add the shield.
Terry, I would like to try and figure out what I would know about why these groups might be fighting each other, like what kind of differences they have in opinions.
Well, some of them follow a dragon, and some of them follow an evil god. They don't get along.
They just don't get along, period.
Well, it's also weird because this cult is normally only seen in Baldur's Gate. It's weird that they're this close to Elturel.
It sounds like we gotta ask him about some stuff if we can get one alive.
We have one alive.
As I understand it, it's a bit of a theological disagreement.
That's what it's gonna be.
These over here, their god says you need to murder everyone, and these over here says you need to kill everyone. So they've been murdering and killing each other over that disagreement in theology for years.
Doesn't your god say those same things?
My god says be a cat.
I'm so confused right now.
Well, I
just,
mean,
like,
you're
writing
speaking
this
English,
down.
so you're not doing a very good job of that right now. I don't think.
I'm
But to
I'm
me,
writing it.
sounds
I'm
amazing.
writing it down in my book that Torm says be a cat.
Appropriate.
Torm says be a cat. Okay. Let's
Push a
strike me
glass
as
off the
something of
counter.
note.
Be a cat.
Be a cat.
All right.
I don't know how
So-
to erase these boobies.
We have
I
3
assume-
more paths to take.
No, you guys finished this little encounter.
I assume that Zilla's up and good now, in which I take out the second rose and go to offer it to Mr. Marion, and I say, Mr. Marion, with your impeccable-looking suit, I believe this rose would look very well on the front. I'm one for fashion, and I do offer this rose to you.
Harry, I can see that.
That was in case you guys messed up your stealth checks really bad, boss.
Oh, okay.
You guys did good. You didn't aggro all the cultists at the same time, and you guys didn't biff any stealth checks, so you didn't have to worry about the bugbear. I mean, the owlbear.
Does Mr. Marion seem
Oh.
opposed to the rose at all?
None so whatsoever.
Right,
Like
you take
he
the rose from Tulio, and it stops glowing.
stops glowing red.
Just a rose now.
What? That's weird. Can I take a look at that?
Can I hand it back to him and then take it back and then hand it back to him and then take it back and then slowly go to reach to hand it back to him and then at the last second take it back without handing it to him?
When the rose comes
I
close
see
to
exactly
Tulio,
that.
it glows red.
It doesn't even have to touch him.
It's
It's like a
magical.
reddish orange whenever it comes close to Tulio.
Can I make
I,
a really basic Arcana check to see to just get an?
I would
see
like
if I
to
can-
take a look at that.
Yeah.
I'll hand.
You take the rose zill. It does not glow when you hold it.
Oh.
If you can
Can
get
I-
it to glow again, I think that would look rather dashing on the front of Mr. Marion.
Can
Don't you as
can
well?
I investigate it and see if maybe it's a magical property or if it's
It definitely seems magical. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Would you like me to try and identify if
Fuck!
it's magical? Can I sit down with it and try and see if it's
Yeah.
magical? Guys,
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
give it to her.
Yeah, scribbles. When the rose comes in your contact, it glows red.
hey.
What is going on?
Happy uwu noises.
Wait a second.
I want to identify it.
Yeah, so you take the ritual casting to cast Identify.
Correct.
Alright, this is a rose of Bale.
A
BHAAL.
pretty pearl. I tried to steal his pearl
on.
that I originally cast him.
Shh. It's a what, Harry?
A rose of Bale. BHAAL.
Like the evil dude.
Kinda. Ball.
Is it
Bale
in a
ball.
thing?
This
Rose
rose
of-
is infused with divination magic, emitting a reddish-orange glow whenever is brought within 10 feet of a Bale spawn.
Oh no.
What the is a veil spawn?
Are we standing next to something that?
It only glows reddish-orange when it comes near Tulio and Scribbles.
Okay, but where's the item description? I can't find it anywhere.
That's all it's magical for?
It feels like it's an identifier, and it's identifying something that I did not know I was.
Sorry, the item does not exist. Oh,
That's
I have to. Hold on.
Well, that being with that knowledge known, I'd just like to look back at Tulio and just go,
Well, I guess with that knowledge, I'll gladly take it.
and I'd like to wear it like pocket side.
Yay, that's where I was hoping you would put it.
Just like tuck it
Okay.
in all super nice and make sure it's super secure. And
So I don't want to tell anybody what that is, because it seems bad. But what do I do? Do I know anything about what a Bale spawn is? After I identify that,
What if you played Baldur's Gate 1?
hey, I'm role playing right now.
I have no idea what it is. Not
So,
role-playing, or
Bal
role-playing.
is one of the 3 evil gods of the Cult of the Dead 3. It consists of Bane, Bal, and Merkel. Bal was known as the Lord of Murder, the Dreadlord. His symbol was a skull surrounded by a ring of bloody droplets. In the centuries before the time of trouble, his divine realm was the throne of blood. But during the time of troubles, when the gods walked the earth, he was killed. To hopefully one day come back, during that time that he was dead, Bal had many scattered cultist groups, the most infamous being the Deathstalkers of Bal, who attempted to bring him back to life. One second here, I'm reading the wrong part. Despite the most throughout the realms being terrified of him, especially those who were from the Moonshot Isles. Essentially, they're like, somewhere along the line, they have, like, relation to the god himself when he was walking the earth in the time of troubles. He put his DNA out there with a bunch of people so that they could try to bring him back to life. There's a bunch of Bale spawn in the world that don't know it.
Cool.
Sweet. So I'm gonna keep. That's. I don't care if I know or not, but out of character, man. Like keeping that rose.
You're related to a very evil god.
Sounds good to me.
Somewhere
No,
in
no,
our
no,
ancestry,
no.
some evil
Nobody
gods.
knows. I don't tell anyone. It's just a rose that glows when people that are nice hold it.
Ah, I knew it. See, it glowing because it loves me.
can I make an insight check on that? I know we're not supposed to roll.
I
against-
would point out that it's the most socially awkward member of the party trying to lie.
Yeah, but then I covered it up.
Yeah.
Not that I know to cover it up. I'm just so into myself that I'm like, of course it's that.
Well, his character is entirely based on being socially awkward.
This
I
sounds
would
like-
I would completely agree that someone would realize it.
This sounds like
Maybe
a whole
someone's
lot of
lying.
deception versus insight check.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a deception check then, Scribbles.
Feel like it would be a passive
with
insight.
with help from me because I immediately accept it
Yeah.
and boast about it.
My deception.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Roll an insight then, Morian.
No,
6.
damn it. Was a good idea. Oh, I'm still suspicious.
I rolled a fight check.
I mean, I gave you a gift and said it was for nice people.
Would you like it back?
It doesn't glow when I hold it, and I generally think that I'm a pretty nice person.
I think so too. Perhaps this one's broken, or both of these are broken. Or
You're
maybe
a
it's just in love
person,
with
you're
me
a
for some reason.
bugbear.
Maybe you have to charge it with magic to glow all the time. That's what I. Maybe it's like low battery, and you need someone magic who can do it.
Yes, and to be quite honest, my large friend, maybe you're just too nice, and it overloads when you grab it. That's
So
what I would.
see, that makes more sense to me than it not working because I'm not nice.
Absolutely. Agreed.
Maybe the flower is racist, and because you're a bugbear.
Whoa, whoa!
It assumes you're,
I don't
a
even-
mean person.
I don't even flinch. I just go, well, maybe the flower was like raised from a racist person. I don't think the flower is like racist. I think that maybe it was like trained. Hey, that's a possibility too. It's something that I occur in this life.
One thing
I'm gonna
I
point
think-
at the old man and be like, "That guy's probably racist."
And I immediately gesture to the whole party and I go, and I think one thing we can all agree on is that it looks rather dashing on our friend Mr. Marion here.
I do like the way it looks. I don't even know how it looks. Mr. Marion looks down and sees like something new on his outfit, which he fucking loves attire, and it is like accordingly fit. And
So
he just
is this dude knocked out, or like just?
He's knocked out. As Rhea kind of like the group comes together, she kind of like stirs him awake. He kind of looks like sullenly defeated to the ground. She goes, "All right, well, you're outnumbered. If you want any chance of getting out of here alive, you'd better tell us what's going on here."
Yeah, why would you target our two members that are the most different than you? That's racist.
I'd like to just be ominously standing over him for like intimidation.
He looks very confused to what Scribble said.
And I just
I'm
quickly kind of
awkwardly feeding into my
can I
lie.
get your name for a song?
What did you say, Tulio?
I said, and I lean in and just go, and can I get your name for a song for this?
He's like kind of bound on the ground. He looks up to you and like smiles, like super big grin, Tulio, and you see blood just kind of begins pouring out of his mouth.
Ooh.
No, he's killing himself. I think.
And at that point, yeah, he
Stop
spits
him?
his tongue out. Just a big
wow.
bloody smile now as he bit his own tongue off.
I go, ugh, well, joke's on you. Now I'm making your name up, Mr. Bloody Tongue. That doesn't go very well in songs.
I believe he's gonna die.
We could
Guys.
feed him another healing potion.
What a waste.
I
but-
just start writing on a piece of parchment as I walk away from him because he's pissed me off.
I teach him sign language.
Oh man, he learns it so quick, and then he just flips you off and dies. Well, we didn't learn anything on this.
Oh, I guess we learned one thing.
Can I cut his head off real quick? One swing.
Roll an attack. See how well you swing.
Roll a melee swing.
Yeah.
Okay. Hadouken. 14, not bad.
It's not good.
He's
Not
dead.
good.
He's not even moving.
Mostly decapitator.
Narrowly
That's
headless.
Mostly
How can you
critical
be
damage,
nearly
man.
headless?
Look at the
Yeah,
critical damage he rolled.
That's a 13. That's a
He
wherever I
rolled
hit.
max
wherever I hit,
damage.
that axe head was going all the way through it. Oh,
It's
that is max.
it's too late, but you should have used your bardic inspiration.
Can't you use bardic inspiration for damage too, or no?
No.
Yeah, you
For hitting.
It's no. It says
It depends
for
on the bard. On bard, I think.
It says for damage swing.
Yeah, for the attack roll, not for the damage.
Oh, sorry, the attack roll. But it also says that it can be added after the roll, just before knowing the outcome, and we know the outcome. So.
Correct. All right, so you mostly cut his head off.
Nearly headless.
So I have to do it again?
You cut his head off. It's just not in one swing.
I mean, you strike me as a man who finishes the job. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'd like to get the rest of the head.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
Rhea kind of goes, "That's pretty brutal. He's already dead, but all right. I
I'd
won't
like
pretend to teach you. I won't pretend to tell you what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Are we ready to head back to Elturel then?
I'd like to.
Over the
Is-
cinematic, I think.
Can I
Is
leave
everything
Really
alone?
awesome.
is everything done here? Have we completed our mission?
I don't know. Is
Ah, bugbear!
I know. I've always been here.
Giddy
Oh,
up!
whatever. You know what I mean.
all right.
That Seth knew ult be broken as fuck.
Are you all ready to head back to Elturel then?
We are, if our mission here is complete.
I would like to rinse off the head in the water real quick and try and drain it of most blood so that I can, clean most
What
of
is
us
with
off.
you in this head?
I like to have proof that it's good for service.
Ah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Have we already been paid?
Did we find any money on these cultists?
We got paid for the ring job, but that was just you and me.
No, you didn't find any gold on the cultists. Just
I'm gonna kind
potions
of
and the
point it
roses.
towards Locat and like gesture and show him like it's pretty clean, it's pretty good to be like put away and be like,
Do you think this would suffice as to some successful quest results?
That looks good. That's
I mean, I
perfect.
think they would just believe us if we told them we killed the cultists.
Well,
That's why I was saying we didn't have to kill them at all. We could have just let them kill each other and then leave.
Also,
guy
that
wasn't
could just
even
be
our
any old
target.
man's head, you know?
I'm not really used to being believed, so I have to do stuff like this.
Yes, that's the advantage of having all paladin task force.
This
Is
man-
they just believe them. Where we come from, we have to bring proof.
I'm sorry to inform you, but this man is not one of our targets. This man is from a totally different cult altogether, correct?
Okay, so which ones are the targets? I'll cut off their heads too.
Oh no. I don't think we need to cut off any more heads. I think it's all okay.
I'm just letting you know we don't need that head in particular at all.
It's also just, Marion, I gotta be honest, it's a little weird that you want to carry around the head. It could be any.
I don't want to do it.
I
don't get joy out of it. But I'm not gonna head back into town just for them to be like, well, you gotta go back and get proof.
Yes, but
We
that could be
have-
any old man's head, you know?
Perhaps if we shrunk the head down a little, it'd be easier to carry.
How do you plan on shrinking the head down?
The traditional manner of shrinking heads.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
I could dry it out really fast with prestidigitation.
I'd like to make a request. Let's not walk back into the town of Paladins with a random old man's head in our pockets.
Yeah, I think once again he's the smartest person in your group.
The whole time I've
You're
been
right.
saying let's not bring it. But what? Okay.
I think we should write a song about it instead. I think they'll believe that.
Yeah, the song's fine.
Songs are always
Let's
truthful,
leave the
right?
head.
Well, if you heard it from a song, you know it's true. That's what I always say.
Marion, leave the head. Let's go.
I was just saying as an option. Wait, should we take some of their evil clothing? Because we got the chainmail. We should take some of their religious icons.
I would rather not get caught with evil iconography on my person. Thank you.
Have you smelled their robes?
Scribbles is getting it. Let's not. Scribbles understands. Let's not carry any, objects of the occult
Incriminating
back
object?
into town.
Surely even paladins can understand sometimes that there's loots of battle.
You can like hold it. We could like hold it over our heads, like we prevailed,
I
or
don't.
like-
I don't
or
want you
drag
walking around town with a head.
or drag it. Not the head, just the armor and all their symbols.
That
We should
sounds
just
like a threat.
drag it. We should just drag it behind us, like it was like it's a dead body or something. There's a way we could utilize this to where we can get their
Yes.
respect.
Yes,
Yeah, and
but
anyone who freaks out must be a member of the cult, right?
here's your thing, right? We've already been paid for this job. We don't need proof.
Good enough for me, Zil. Sorry for sticking.
Plus-
The
plus
very
we have-
first thing Locat did was toss the gold on the table. We could have just dipped.
Look, I'm just saying, I never came here for the money in the first place. I came here for the glory. And if the story is going to give us the glory, then I say we take the story. And if we
Yeah.
bring the head, I'm actually quite on the side of bringing the head now.
No head.
Okay, I'll take your gold then. If you just want the glory, I'll
I
give you
did
all
it
the
for
glory.
Torm. I want
I will
everybody to know that
I will
I did it for
corroborate
Torm.
the story
I-
that you are the one who did all the work, Tulio.
I look
That-
at
That's all right.
fucking Zill and I just nod at him and I start setting everything down. And as I set the head down, I set it kind of closer towards Tulio and like push it towards him with my foot.
You little rat.
I'm pretty dexterous. Maybe I could. I'll figure. Maybe I'll think about it.
You say Gloria. All right. And then Locat takes out his notebook and scribbles down a little bit. I have put you all down for a recommendation of promotion.
Awesome. Let's head back to town.
Is
Let's
there a
go.
promotion into a position
All
in which I
right.
can write war songs?
Walk and talk. Walk and talk.
yeah.
We go.
You can do that.
As you leave the
Anyway.
Elturgard woods and make your way back to the holy city of Elturel, victorious in your quest, but aware of possibly larger threats looming, you didn't notice it while you were in the woods, but the air isn't quite as warm as it once had been, and the sky is somewhat darker than before. As Rhea shouts to everyone to look at the direction of Elturel, off in the distance you see the golden lit spanning city of Elturel. While the city itself is not fully visible, the companion is. You look to see where she is pointing, and the companion, the second sun, has the second sun that blanketed the countryside in holy radiant light is now black. All black, with the glowing edges as if it were eclipsed.
Oh.
They'll write songs of this day.
As you beat your horses to pick up the speed, suddenly the sky tears open above the companion, and a large explosion echoes across the countryside as hellfire and brimstone come pouring out all over the city. Gargantuan black iron chains, clearly visible from your distance, descend towards the city. You're still 10 miles away, but the screams are audible. 9 miles away. The city shouldn't be visible at this distance, but yet, there it is. Floating above the ground, being pulled upwards into a giant fiery tear in the sky. The companion is no longer visible. It has been sucked into the hellfire tear. 6 miles. 5 miles. 4 miles. You're almost to the city. Maybe you can make it in time. 2 miles. 1 mile. The hellfire continues, but the city is gone. All you can see is the fiery orange tear in the sky and what you assume to be the underside of the city. Before you lies a massive crater. You can't see the bottom, and you can barely see the other side. Suddenly, there is a cacophony of fiendish calls, as descending from the tears a legion of devils hell-bent on destruction swarm out the tear just before it closes. You must leave. You must survive. As you stand...
My shop!
Yes, the shop's definitely gone. You guys see the scene of the wedding has been completely ignited. You don't see any people around. And as you guys are all kind of grouping up to figure out what your next move is, a scarf made in a rainbow pattern flies past you.
That little bitch.
No,
It's-
I
you just see
think
your
she's a
scarf.
victim.
She did this.
Can I grab the scarf, or is it gone forever now?
You can try to grab the scarf if you want to, yeah.
I would like to try and grab the scarf.
Okay.
Can I assist him with my reach?
Well, he grabs it easy enough.
Okay. I thought you were
Cool.
gonna make him roll. No, the scarf.
Nothing happens, right? I can just put it up with my stuff.
Mm-hmm. You see its slightly scorched rainbow scarf flutters helplessly in the wind as darkness falls upon all the land for the first time in decades. The sun is out, the moon is lit in the sky, but the companion's light and all of Elturel are nowhere to be found.
This
Go.
is really bad, guys.
Go ahead and take our 10-minute break here. You guys are going to begin the trek between here and Baldur's Gate as refugees after the explosion.
This is really, really bad.
Scribbles, you were right. She was the big bad evil.
I never said that.
You cast sleep on her. You obviously identified her as the target first.
My shop.
Yeah, your shop's gone. It'll take you about 10 days on foot to get to Baldur's Gate. So between
He
the
just keeps laughing.
between the downtime and completing that little thing there, you guys are gonna you guys can decide what you want to do. But Rhea offers the group. There must be survivors, refugees. You guys can already see people like beginning to move in mass that were outside of the walls of the city towards Baldur's Gate. They need to be kept safe during the treacherous journey. Will you help me?
My shop.
I'm sorry for
I
your
need to-
loss, but
I need-
all of
Well-
Elturel is gone.
We have to
I
head
mean,
to
of course.
Baldur's Gate anyway, so we're going that direction.
I need to
As well.
investigate this.
Yeah, I definitely want to help.
I really want to like just look at the hole and investigate the hole from every angle.
It's a lot of angles, man. You're really small.
Yeah, but this needs to be in a book. This is crazy.
Well, you write your book while we see about Rhea's kittens.
My
All right, I'll be
shop.
back.
Give me 1 second.
I would like to console myself and Zill. Just
Sold myself.
yeah, because you can do that. There's no rule against it. Like
I know, it's just funny. I've never heard somebody refer to it as that, you know?
just like kind of
Consoling themselves.
just like gathering myself and making sure I'm okay, and then kind of picking up Zill and just like everything's
Everything's gonna be okay.
My
I think we're all going on
Money.
break right now, friend.
We can expand. This could be a moment of growth.
my money. It was all in the shop.
I know. But when you open that shop,
My enormous wealth.
So I had my notebook at work the other day, and I was doing like notes for the session, and I had like one of the pages just started, and like the headliner for it was Zill's Thrills Gone But Not Forgotten. And one of my coworkers just comes up, he's like, Zill's Thrills Gone But Not Forgotten. What does that mean? I was like, it means nothing to you.
It means everything to me.
Alright,
I'm
we'll go ahead and
level position.
All right, we're back to streaming time. Everyone's back, yeah?
Yeah. I have to work with Valar. I'm gonna call you Valar until I get used to Zil. Sorry. No, I have to work with my brain's capacity and working on like anything hands-on mechanically. I just fucking no go. If you get stationed out on the West Coast, let's fucking kick it and have a beer. That's all I'm saying. Like if you realize you could make fucking bank, do it.
I get to work from home.
Me too. Let me turn around and work on this semi-truck.
Yeah. I mean, I could eventually do that, yeah.
Got a semi in my living room.
All right, so first things first, we'll go ahead and level everybody up to level 3.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Level 2.
Level 3.
3.
3.
You said level
Double.
3?
Level
Yeah,
3.
he said level 3.
No, it's level 2.
Nope, level
No, he
3.
said 3.
You guys are skipping level 2, going right to level 3.
Did you forget to level us up? Is that why 2 people died?
What about second level up?
This is second level up. You get 3 levels.
No, I know. That's what this is.
What about second breakfast?
All
Oh,
right.
no.
Ooh, that's fun. I need to look into what I need to take real quick. Because Terry, forewarning, I'm probably going to multi-class, but I got to look at my charting. I wrote down stuff for this. I got to find it.
I fucking forgot what I was going to take for my fusions. This class is so difficult when you level up.
2 levels, were you?
I wasn't, no.
You're the defender, right?
Yeah, the Guardian. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's called Guardian.
You guys spend about a 10 days travel from Elturel to Baldur's Gate as refugees, kind of escorting all the rest of the refugees. From time to time, you have to fend off the survivors from woodland threats, a band of orcs at one point, numerous attacks by wolves or owlbears. You guys help fend off as well. So you level up on the path, and you leveled up after leaving that site, so...
So just to confirm, because I got a phone call right there, we're going from 1 to 3.
Yes.
Are we rolling for hit points or doing average hit points?
We're rolling. You can re-roll ones.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Oh shit, I have unsettling words now. Watch out.
You have always
Vicious
said
mockery just got
unsettling
real.
words.
What?
You've always said some unsettling words, my friend.
All right.
No. That was vicious mockery. This is gonna be some next level.
Golden Tune, since you're not here, I'll go ahead and roll for you again. So we're going to roll your hit die. So you're taking 2 levels of Bard, right?
Yes, please.
So 2d8. You get to re-roll that 1. So you get 2 8s.
Sweet. That's good news.
Alright, so your current hit point max is 9. What's your con mod?
Con mod. I'm not at my sheet right now because I'm a lazy fuck. Hold on.
I
Con
got it right here.
is not much. +1.
Alright, so let me go to your character. So you were at 9, so that would mean you rolled an 8. You're at fixed HP as well, so home. Hit points, manual, confirm, class, manage. You were at 8 before, which put you at your...
Which put me at what, sorry?
Why were you in? Oh, because you're getting 3 from here. So yeah, then you rolled the 12 here. So 8 plus 12 is 20 rolled HP. So you got 23 hit points now.
Sweet. Sounds good to me.
All right. 10 and a 9 from Loader. You took 2 Paladin?
Took 2 something. You can look at my character sheet.
It's a D10, so it can only be so many things. Alright, so then you should have been at 6 rolled HP before.
Yeah, I was at 6 for max, so plus 19 is 25, plus my constitution, so I got 31.
Well, it adds the Constitution for you, yeah. So rolled HP is
Yeah.
25. Perfect.
Oh, yes, of course that. I'm an idiot. Why wouldn't I take that?
Next up, we'll roll Scribbles. You already rolled. What's your new max?
27.
Should have had 6 rolled before. Then you just rolled a 9.
Yeah, so my rolled HP is 15 right now.
Plus 12 from Con is 27. Marion, what are you taking? You gonna unmute your mic and tell me that? Huh, coward? Big words for someone who can't pronounce them right now. He still didn't unmute.
Terry, can I
wa-
summon my familiar at some point?
I wanted one more chip, and I said I love you. I'm taking 1 and 1. 1 fighter, 1 barbarian.
Alright, go ahead and roll a d12 and a d10.
Let's go D12 and let's go D10. That's all
You can re-roll the d10. There you go.
Yeah, I can.
Alright, so...
I fucked this up last time because
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for you real quick.
Thank you. I didn't mean to do it. I just the way that they explain it in this and the way that it adds up the extra shit is like beyond me. I don't get it.
You're on fixed HP anyway, so you couldn't have fixed it anyway. Confirm. Class. Your rolled HP before would have been 10, because you were a level 1 fighter. You just rolled 20, so now your rolled HP is 30. Puts you at 39 HP.
Ooh.
Oh boy, I gotta roll mine, right?
Mm-hmm. Taking 2 Artificer. That's D8s, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, what's my con modifier?
Let's just go ahead and roll the dice first.
Yikes.
You get to re-roll the 1. You get to re-roll the 1.
Okay.
So
So
7 and 2, so plus 9.
yeah.
Zil, your rolled before would have been 8, so that's 15 rolled HP. $15, I said, right? 8 plus 9. No way.
I'm thinking it's 17.
9 plus 8, yeah, 17 rolled HP. Puts your new max at 26.
26. Yep.
Does proficiency increase to plus 3 at this? It's not till level 5, right? Still plus 2 proficiency.
Still plus 2. I'm looking at a chart right now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Terry, I refreshed my page and I'm still at 13.
Yeah, it says you're level 1.
On my screen, it shows that I'm fighter 2 barbarian 1, and that I'm still at 13.
It also has your override max HP set to 13, so fix that. Should be able to refresh now.
Okay. Also, if I would very much so like you to show me like the 30-minute tutorial on the ins and outs of this, so you don't have to do it for me anymore. I fucked it up last time, and I realized it like post fact, and
Maybe I'm confused on this, right? But these infusions, they act as like do I get charges of them, right? Or can I like say can I enhance defense multiple objects, or do I have to just only one thing?
I think you have a total. There's 2 different trackers: how many infusions you know and how many you can use.
Okay.
Whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch up to 2 non-magical objects. This is an infuse item. This is different. Artificer infusions. You have Artificer's infusions are extraordinary process that rapidly turns a non-magical object into a magical item. The description of each is da 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 da. Some infusions specify a minimum Artificer level reached. Unless an infusion's description says otherwise, you can't learn an infusion more than once.
Maybe I'll see when I actually go to level up. I'll see what it looks like. That's probably the best way to do it.
They added Artificer to Tasha's, right?
Yeah.
Looking at this. Yeah, you have infusions known and infused items. Right now at 3rd level, you know 4 infusions, and you can have 2 at a time.
Okay. Okay. I was very confused.
Mm-hmm.
Difficult.
You'll max out at 12 known and 6 at active ones.
I just don't know why it doesn't show me them.
Terry, can I have my familiar out?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a white owl with like a black stripe down the middle of its back.
Can I have my homunculus servant out?
That's one of the infusions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do me a favor and both of you find a picture real quick for your little creatures.
Oh, it's just Marion, just smaller.
Okay.
It's a smaller version of Marion.
That's easy enough.
Which I think he's talking, but I can't hear him.
fucking muting and fucking chip snacking. The crunch is too loud. No, that at first that kind of upset me, but I was like, nah, you know what? Do it. Like that's. And I want to treat him with a bunch of kindness and a bunch of love where he normally doesn't get it because he's a homunculus. So that's how I'm going to react to that. Because Little Marion. Just a little berry. Just a little berry. Oh, yeah, Terry. That wolf is gone, isn't it?
Yeah, it eventually spooked off as you guys traveled as a whole group.
Would you be willing to let me roll one more? Because I was thinking about it post fact. Like, as we were leaving for Marion to backtrack and kind of try and bait it one more time to follow, I would very much so like to pursue this. Just like, as we were leaving, like, backtrack to the last spot that I left a treat or food. Because I'm stupid for not saying anything, but I did want to mention it, but shit kind of happened fast.
So I couldn't find a use for it, but I just want to say that it felt super flavorful for me to have taken Magic Mouth, and I didn't. But that's why I'm announcing that I could have right now. Just saying.
I stuck to my character. I'm sticking to the bit. But Terry, if you would let me, Dahlia, hush. If you'd let me retroactively.
No, the wolf spooked off. So,
Oh man.
what's the hit points
It
on this
died.
thing?
You died.
Wait, did you see what I put in chat, Terry? I think that's more appropriate. For the wolf eating from the refugees.
What's the hit points on this thing for the servant?
1.
This thing has 1 hit point.
I believe so, yeah. That's
1
what its
plus
stat
your
block
int
says.
plus your artificer level.
Oh, okay.
So
I
what's
was
your
about to say.
intelligence?
It's +5, so 8 plus 1.
So 9 HP.
Yeah, it says to roll a d4 for it, actually. I don't know if that just rolled.
The homunculus has a number of hit dice equal to your level of d4s. So yeah, you also roll the d4s.
Alright, does the homunculus re-roll a 1?
Yeah, why not? So just go ahead and roll 3d4.
Alright. Alright, there
So
you go.
8 plus 1 is 9 plus 8 is 17 HP. And 13
Yes.
armor class.
He's a tanky boy!
Little Mary.
I thought he was gonna have 1 HP. I was like, fuck! I was questioning it.
Did you find a photo for a white owl?
Yeah. I sent it to you.
Save image as. Saved.
We may have to eventually just make a character sheet for him because...
There's one in Roll20 now.
Oh, okay.
You can edit that directly if you want to. You should have control over it.
Yeah, because he gets increases to his skill, saving throws, and bonuses to hit and damage based on my proficiency. Yeah.
Where do I see how much HP my dude has?
It's an owl. It has 1.
Oh, it's just whatever an owl has.
I think it's like a d4 hit dice.
Okay, so at level 2 I get 4 infusions. Alright. So I can do 4 different infusions.
But you can only have 2 going at a time.
I don't see where it says that. I see where it says you get another 2 infusions as you level, and then you can replace them.
What's the owl's armor class?
Hold on. I need a new window. Owl.
11.
It has 2 HP because it's 1d4 minus 1. It could have had 0. It moves 60 feet. 5 feet on the ground, though. +3 perception, +3 stealth. Dark vision, 120
Yeah,
feet.
whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch a non-magical object to imbue it with one of your artificer infusions, turning it into a magic item, and infusion works in certain kind of objects. If it requires attunements, you can attune to it yourself instantly. Your infusion remains as an item indefinitely, but when you die, the infusion vanishes after a number of days equal to your int modifier. The infusion also vanishes if you replace the knowledge of that infusion. You can infuse more than one non-magical object at the end of a long rest. The maximum number of objects appears in the infused items column on the artificer table, which for you right now is 2.
Okay.
You must touch each of the objects, and each of your infusions can only be on one object at a time, so you can't put more than one infusion on one object. No object can bear more than one of your infusions at a time. If you try to exceed your maximum number of infusions, the oldest infusion ends and the new one is applied.
Oh, there it is. I fucking found it.
I'll
I was wondering.
And then
My
you
owl
chose
has
the,
+1 to initiative, Terry.
The armorer, right?
Sorry?
Which subclass did you pick? Armorer?
The guardian, yeah. Oh, armor.
If your armor normally has strength requirement, the arcane armor lacks the requirement for you.
What'd you say?
Just reading the class feature so I know.
Oh.
So you get arcane armor right now?
Yep. I am Iron Man.
And then you chose the guardian armor?
Yep.
It doesn't read very well. The artistic
I know.
page, yeah. Infiltrator, you get lightning launcher and power stabs and dampening field. Guardian, you get thunder gauntlets and defensive field. Each of your armor gauntlets counts as a simple melee. They deal a d8 thunder. A creature hit by it has disadvantage on attack rolls against other targets than you. Okay, that's kind of cool. Anyway, before we never have anybody watch the stream again. Alright, making our...
Terry, we have our friends watching this stream. There will always be watchers. They don't care how boring it gets.
Welcome. This is like the cold open to the game. If we start in Baldur's Gate, so I'm just going to read this. You guys can see how it's supposed to start. Welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to the rocky slopes that overlook the Corantha River. From the high perches of the upper city and local nobles known as, what was it again?
Douchebags.
Patriarchs,
but also douchebags, gaze down from their veiled content upon the common rabble of the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to a place like flies to a carcass. Following the river farther east would eventually lead you to Elturel, capital of the Holy Land of Elturgard, or at least that was the case until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from Elturel has gotten worse since the news first arrived that the city had fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed Elturel.
Patriarchs.
The Patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interest in Baldur's Gate, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since its charismatic leader, older Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing after in his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly after you were brought to the Basilisk Gate, and rather rather to keep the disguise going that you're members of the Flaming Fist than to be a refugee trapped from the city. You continue to be drafted by the Flaming Fist to help defend the city. Your orders are to speak with the Captain Zodge at the Basilisk Gate, which pierces the city's eastern wall and takes its name of the various statues that rest in the niches and perch atop its battlements. Unseen beyond the sealed Basilisk Gate, a dirt road stretches through the outer city, slums to the bridge known as the Worm's Crossing, then to distant realms beyond. Dozens of the Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of commoners eager to leave the city. Armed with only a vague description of Captain Zodge, a tall man with long black hair and a leather eye patch. It takes you a while to find him. A fight breaks out between soldiers and commoners, and you finally spot the one-eyed captain as he wades into the fray to begin throwing punches. Just another day in the City of Blood. So I'd say probably a day or so ago, you guys arrived at the city gates. You figured out that Baldur's Gate has closed its gates. No one's allowed in or out. With Locat being a member of the Flaming Fist that went with the older Ravengard to Elturel, you were brought in under the assumption that you were all as well Flaming Fist members, since you were given the temporary badges. Rhea Mantlemorn, a member of the Hell Riders, and as you'll soon find out, not welcome in Baldur's Gate, has decided to stay with the refugees and try to find another way into the town. She implores you to do your best to help the refugees inside the town, and she'll do her best to help the ones outside of it. Now, well beyond the entrance of the Basilisk Gate and into Waterdeep, if it feels like that's railroady, that's what the book told me to do.
I do as the crystal commands.
As you guys are getting used to getting used to life in the City of Blood, some of you it's easier to remember than others, get used to than others. You're searching for this Captain Zodge. You see him kind of like trying to quell the mob near the Basilisk Gate. You see that he keeps a personal group of soldiers around him as personal guard, about 5 or 6 members of the Flaming Fist soldiers. Loader, you know and recognize them as pretty capable members of the organization. This guy was essentially second in command, and now that the Grand Duke is gone, he's got a pretty good claim to be the leader of the Flaming Fist as it stands. When he's not flexing his military muscle or taking bribes, you see Captain Zodge presents himself as a forthright, level-headed man who treats others with respect but demands that in return. That's the information you have going into this Locat.
Well, I'd like to approach him and ask him if Captain, has the Duke returned yet?
You see he kind of like finishes punching a civilian in the face and walks over to you. Well, this refugee crisis has stoked fear that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elturel. So until the Grand Duke does come back, it is our mission to make sure that that's not going to happen. Let's see, so... has stroked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elturel, of which nothing remains but a hole in the ground. Apparently, as you know, our Grand Duke was visiting Elturel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Coincidences?
Yes, that was on orders from him and accompanying him. He had sent us north outside the city to, how do you say, please the locals.
Well, I think he was set up.
Well, the locals are gone too. The whole city's gone.
Aye. Well, to business then. The knights of the Elturgard that call themselves Hell Riders, a few of them escaped the destruction, and I personally think they're somehow to blame for Elturel's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. We're arresting them on sight, but that's left us short-handed to deal with other problems. For that, I'll need your help.
All right.
And I assume your men will follow you?
Yes, and I've also given them a promotion. They're now rank S2.
He looks to
Yo,
each
I
of you.
hate to interrupt everyone.
No.
Can
Is
we
that
all
a-
say congratulations to Cyanide? He's gonna be a dad.
Congratulations, Cyanide. I don't know who that is.
Congratulations, Cyanide.
Sorry for your loss.
Oh, that's fucked up. Also sorry to interrupt, but
would it be okay if we like stopped off to do some shopping, because we used some resources that might be like pretty nice to have back.
I want to see if I can do 2 quick things that might be rather easy to find.
The captain's still talking. Be quiet.
He gives you like a very like respectful nod at that, like control your men. Goddamn right you do. Baldur's Gate has long been plagued by the followers of the Dead Three, the gods Bane, Baal, and Merkel. I thought we'd wiped them out, but apparently not. Their purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you have a license to kill these wretches on sight. Find their lair and wipe it out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way. Oh, and don't worry about collateral damage. We'll take care of things. If you do what I say, I'll see that each of you receive 200 gold pieces in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably more than gold.
Are you saying you'll tell people how great we are?
I'll tell people of your wondrous deeds for as long as they'll listen.
All right, that sounds great. I'll write a story for you while we're gone. It'll be better with a script.
Well then, to get started, a few blocks from the gate is Song Tavern. I have a spy there named Tarnia. She's gathering rumors for the guild. Since she owes me a favor, I want you to tell her that you work for me and ask her what she knows about the Dead Three. And for the love of Baldwin, be nice. Tarnia has dangerous friends.
All right, Captain. We'll see to it.
You are dismissed then. Do your shopping, if you must.
You are dismissed too. Go. Out of the captain's sight. Let's go.
You guys are given the location of the Song Tavern, and the floor is yours again. You guys can head right there. You could try to check out Baldur's Gate. It is a city of thieves, murderers, pirates, and now there's cultists running around just killing people in the streets. So, you want to go shopping?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't give a shit about any of that. I'm gonna turn to Zill and go.
I seriously think we're underprepared for this, and the means for preparing are quite easy to gather if you'd be willing to either yourself or find someone who's more suitable to assist me in shopping in this area. I don't feel comfortable. I can do it just fine with the 20 gold that I got from the last job.
Now, did you say there was like demons and shit coming out of the other thing, or just we heard screams or something? Like what was coming out of where the place was?
Fire, massive
Ooh.
chains that seemed to
Elturel,
pull
yeah.
the city into the tear that appeared near the companion. So you don't know exactly what took it, but something happened to the companion, which caused it to swallow up the city and leave nothing but a crater.
Okay, so there wasn't like I thought you said something about like fiends or
Yeah, you saw like
yelling or
fiends
shit
and
like-
demons and devils like rush from the tear before it closed.
Okay. So, what would I know about that with my vast knowledge of books?
Looked like a standard demonic smash and grab to me.
Well, you know that the place where demons and devils fight the most is in the front lines of the blood war of Avernus, the first level of the Nine Hells. So it's also a hellscape that is mostly lit afire and blaze. Checks out. It could possibly mean that something involving the Nine Hells, the devils and demons, had something to do with what happened to Elturel, though you're not entirely sure exactly what happened or how it happened. But you have a strong lead.
Would I know like, because we're talking about getting prepared and whatnot. So would I know like what kinds of like equipment we would need to deal with such foes?
Well, do you imagine that you're going to be fighting devils and demons in Baldur's Gate?
I have no idea. I saw them, and I'm worried.
True.
And,
Well, you know that a lot
I
of
do
them
want to go
do
right
have-
about what happened.
Go ahead and roll
So-
a Arcana check.
Arcana. Yes, I really wanna. Arcana.
It varies from demon to devil, but some are resistant to non-magical weapons, some are resistant to non-silvered weapons, some have elemental resistances depending on the type of demon or devil. So, I mean, it's hard to prepare entirely if you don't know what you're fighting, but you know that there are some stronger demons and devils that are resistant to a lot of non-magical effects.
Cool. So we don't have
You
much
also
money,
know that
right?
they spend a lot of their time in Avernus, and a lot of you have no money right now. I think, Zil, you had the quest reward money for the delivering the ring, and then the money that Loader gave you guys, but everything
Oh,
else
I
was
forgot to
burned
put
in the
that
shop.
in. How much was that split for Loader?
Like 10 gold each.
It was
10
no,
gold.
it was 30 20 because 50 total. I got 20, you got 30.
He's talking about the gold from Loader.
Your gold
Oh,
from Loader.
How
Yeah,
much-
the,
how much
the
gold
gold
did
for
we get?
loader was 60, so it was 10 for everybody.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I have 44 gold.
Yes. Because you gave a gold away.
Yes. To a dead girl.
Alright.
The big bad evil.
I've
What
got
do you guys
enough.
do?
I really want to go shopping, but I don't want to go alone.
So
What are you trying to buy?
I would like to suggest that we at very minimum try and silver our weapons. For those of us that like to hit things. Because I saw demons, and I don't know if they're gonna come out and chase after us, or what if we're here and they suck this city there too?
I mean, I'm staying armed until I'm not armed, which won't be by my doing.
I do think that my instruments would look much better in a silvery coat. I'd be willing to do that.
I don't know if anyone has any magical weapons or items or anything.
I do.
Hey,
So,
you do?
yeah, watch this. And I'll use the action to create the arcane armor. Iron Man suit.
Just like plates of armor appear from like his bag and just stick to his chest. It almost knocks him off his feet.
And the mace.
Iron Man.
I got a magical mace.
Thunders his gloves together and like they echo out with thunderous energy. Then you see the mace does seem to have some sort of like magical runes inscribed into the side of it.
Helmet as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the helmet has a beard. Like a cutout for the beard.
So which infusions do you have going right now? +1 weapon and
+1 armor.
okay, cool. So your new AC with that is 17.
19.
Oh, 19.
I have a shield as well. Still.
What kind of armor does that give you?
It's whatever my old armor was, I believe. Based on the way it did it on the stat block. Anyway, it's my old armor plus. It just becomes a +1, and it covers my entire body.
Okay, weird.
Yeah.
So you can make any kind of armor like that, or
Yeah, I can make any armor I wear. I just use an action, and it becomes my arcane armor.
okay. So yeah, if you find
And-
plate later, you can make plate.
Yeah.
Cool.
It says your medical. Here, I'll just fucking.
No, I can see it here. We're good to go. We've done enough
Okay.
technical know-how. So yeah, you guys are getting ready to
This
kind
game
of
is
pull your
hard.
funds. And what are you trying to shop for, Marion?
I want to switch my chainmail out for something that's medium armor, and I want to find bare minimum 1 healing potion that I can try and get at.
Hide armor is 10 gold, chain shirt is 50, scale mail is 50, breastplate is 400, and half plate is 750. Hide armor gives you 12 plus dex to a max of 2. Chain shirt gives you 13 plus dex for a max of 2. Scale mail gives you 14 plus dex to a max of 2, but it gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Which one? So I'm sorry, I cut out for just a second, but it was too much of a second. So for light armor, for medium armor, if I got chain shirt,
You could try to get chain shirt, but that'd be 13 plus your dex mod to a max of 2, so your AC would be...
so that would with unarmored with barbarian, that would still lead to 15 regardless.
Yeah.
There's nothing here that would breach 15.
You could get a you could get breastplate or scale mail, but then that's disadvantage on scale mail, and breastplate's more expensive.
But with the cost of my chainmail that I'm currently wearing, that's like pretty well. Like, do you think that I could trade for either of them? Because chainmail's pretty expensive too.
You could maybe trade it for like the chain shirt, but you're not going to trade it for breastplate.
Could I like trade it and basically, because I have 40 gold or 30 gold right now.
You'd get like 30 or 40 gold for your armor, and then you still got to pay the difference for whatever you want. And breastplate's 400 gold.
Oh, well, that's not even close.
Yeah, you're level 3, so shopping's going to be... You were just level 1, so...
Okay, well then, bare minimum, I'd like to try and find a healing potion.
Yeah, 50 gold pieces for one.
I'm not losing that much out of it. Bad pitch. Can I trade my chainmail plus the difference in currency to get a healing potion?
They'll trade you the armor for one healing potion.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
So with Barbarian, just to make sure I'm doing this correctly, with Barbarian, with the levels that I've taken, I get the unarmored defense, which should be 15, which is just basically -1 from what I was.
If you just unequipped your chainmail, it'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, 15. Cool. I wanted to make sure I didn't want to like make a foolish mistake. So yeah, with that, that's pretty much what I wanted to do until I can find an
As
armor
far
substitute.
as silvering a weapon, the extra coin to plate their weapons with silver, you can silver a single weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold pieces. This cost represents not only the price of the silver, but the time and expertise needed to add silver to a weapon without making it less effective.
Well,
We know a guy. We know a guy.
But what about instruments?
I don't know what silvering an instrument would do for you, but yeah, you could do it. Silver inlays make it look cool.
Hey, we know a guy that can do the work.
Oh, Kilroy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't know where he's at.
No, Zill.
Zil could attempt to silver it. It's not his specialty.
He made
I'd give it a
armor.
shot.
Yeah, the difference between making armor and silvering weapons to not hamper their effectiveness. It's something you
Yeah,
could try to
silver
do
armor
over like a
kind of
long, like a little period of time if you guys want to give them enough silver.
I want to find spells. Also, Terry, what is the cost of making spells entail exactly? Fine inks and papers and whatnot?
Yeah, just like the trial and error of trying to transcribe the formula perfectly. You need enough paper, pen, and arcane supplements.
All right, what if I don't use any ink or reagent shit? Because I'm scribe.
It's still going to cost you the in-game because that's just the mechanic for you to learn stuff. So you're essentially...
It's a lie.
It's what the book says. We follow the book.
Yeah, but the book doesn't say. But if you have a class feature that says different, then sure, because
What
that's
does
just
the class
that's just the
feature
way it
say?
is. What do you mean? It's Wizardly Quill. Hold on. There it is. It doesn't require ink when I write with it. And the time that I spend to copy a spell takes 2 minutes per spell level. So I'm literally not doing any trial and error. So there's no fault there. So that's way less requirements for money. Because I'm taking 2 minutes, no trial and error. I'm not paying for ink.
The man's name is Scribbles.
My name is Scribbles. My name's Scribbles.
Put
My
some
name's Scribbles.
put some respect on it.
Yeah. So it literally says that because I have this quill, right? It doesn't require any ink, so I don't need the ink. And the time it takes to copy spells is 2 minutes instead of 2 hours or whatever, an hour. That's a huge difference. Oh shit, I died.
Trying to fucking edit my fucking servant here, dude.
Instead, you're killing it.
Yeah, I know. I misclick. Misclick and it dies.
I'll just say, I don't know, I'll look more into it. I'll say right now it's half off, I guess, because you're taking half the equation out.
Did I meet anyone whose book I would have copied on those days of journeys?
A bunch of farmers.
A bunch of farmers. I can
Yeah.
copy their spells, right?
One farmer knows power word kill, and he's insulted you would ask, so he casts it.
Does he know how to pass wind? Maybe maybe gust? Man knows how to fart?
Oh.
Unfortunately not. You'll eventually make your way back to Candlekeep, so...
That would be a sweet, like, magic dad joke. Like a farmer dad that somehow magically knew one spell, but it was just like thaumaturgy, and he only used it to fart. Like, that shit would be the best. The nastiest, stankiest fart joke.
I can do that. I can do that.
Alright!
If we
What do you guys
don't
want to
get
do
one good
next?
fart- I want someone to fart. That shit's hilarious. That's funny every goddamn day of the week.
What do you guys do next?
Am I able to find someone to tell Candlekeep what happened and what I'm doing?
No one's allowed in or out of the city, so there's no messages going anywhere right now. You guys are, for better or worse, also locked inside of Baldur's Gate.
What was Loader's quest? Let's do Loader's quest.
It's the quest for all of you to go to the Song Tavern and meet with the spy named Tarnia.
Is there a library here? I have a library pass.
Probably in the upper city, yeah.
All right. I need to go to a library right now.
I don't know where any of those are,
First we drink mead, then we read.
but I know where the Elf Song Tavern is.
It's probably where the nice buildings are, I would guess. You know where the nice buildings are.
Yeah, I lead you to the Elf Song Tavern.
Follow me, I'll get there quick.
We can ask directions here.
It's true. I have no idea where we're going.
I feel like Mr. Marion is definitely Zill's DD. So whenever Zill gets like fucked up or drunk, Mr. Marion's just like stone cold sober, just making sure he fucking gets place to place.
I also do not drink. I would like to ask anyone who looks half decently dressed if they know where the library is.
Are you judging people by what they wear?
I currently am. Yes.
Racism.
That's classism, actually.
It's fashionism.
I bet this tavern has a book you can read. It's called a menu.
Bet you there are books at the tavern. You know, there's usually a bookshelf in the background.
I guess we'll find out. Alright, as you guys make your way to the Elf Song Tavern, you guys can see, right?
Yep.
Hello, anyone from here, so we'll do Tulio, you definitely know about this place. So, about the tavern. From time to time, the disembodied voice of a female elf fills the tavern with a melancholy song. giving the establishment its name. The ballad isn't loud enough to disrupt conversations, but most patrons will stop speaking when the elf song begins, then resume only after it ends. Many customers frequent the tavern in hopes of hearing it. Those who can speak Elvish can understand the lyrics, which is a lament of an unnamed lover lost at sea. No one is ever sure how the spirit came to haunt the tavern, just as no one can predict when it will sing again. You know that the proprietor of this establishment is a half-elf by the name of Alan Alith, and he
Nice.
keeps a couple hired guards to make sure everything stays safe, including a half-ogre by the name of Skuna, a gruff female half-ogre. As you make your way to the front of the establishment, Tulio, probably leading, you see Skuna once again, as she kind of like blushes, looks down, and goes, "Hello, Tulio."
Hello, beautiful. How are you today?
Stop it.
Oh, you look exquisite.
It's
How's it in there tonight?
been rough with all the refugees. The Flaming Fist is pounding down on everything.
I think they might just need a hug. Well, these are my friends, and we'll be attending inside if you don't mind.
She kind of looks at your friends. Wow, you are a very popular man.
Is she named after alcohol?
I never asked. Are you named after alcohol?
I don't know. I never knew my parents.
We have that in common, don't we?
You do have a lot of friends. You're almost making me jealous. But alright, you guys can come in. Please enjoy the hospitality.
Oh, thank you. And don't ever forget, nobody can ever have my heart like you.
As
Can
you
you,
make your way... Go ahead.
What race was this woman?
Half ogre.
Half ogre?
A
Uh-huh.
fork? Ogre. Ogre.
She's a big woman?
She's
you said?
definitely a big woman.
Oh, Julio, you dog. You got good taste.
Here, we've made
My
enough
taste
jokes now.
is
Clearly, we
everything,
need a
friend.
different picture.
You forget that this man canonically likes big women.
Exactly.
He don't
Scan.
care.
It's canon.
He's kind of like me. I'm quite attractive.
I'm gonna roll a D100. The higher the 100, the higher the attraction.
This is gonna be like the loader thing where he gets a 1 on his dick size. Oh no.
She's pretty hot, dude. She's an 8.5. That's pretty good. Mr. Marion's like, damn, girl, you should be fucking performing, not bouncing. What you doing?
Please, be respectful. I hit that.
No, I wouldn't say. Mr. Marion wouldn't say. Yeah, dude, look at that cleavage. Yeah, big body bitches for sure.
Oh god, I am getting hot and bothered, dude.
Be respectful. I hit that.
I like the two
That's a quote.
big bellies and big boobies, baby.
All right.
Feel like I'm about the size of one of her breasts.
That's the perfect size.
That's kind of fucked up. You go on and you hug the titty.
Wait, did you change your picture to be more attractive? You're hilarious.
You see, make your way in. You see the Alan Alith tends the bar, while two young men, Tulio, you also know to be named Fulton and fucking fantasy names, bro. Hold on.
Ymir.
Fulton and fantasy names, two of my
Yep.
favorite bar friends.
It's spelled Yimiur.
Yamanya.
Ymir?
Fulton?
Ymir.
Ymir.
It
I
looks like it might be Ymir. Ymir.
Type it out.
Yeah, let me type it out.
What's
Someone-
the first guy's name again?
Ymir. That's for sure my name, but like a few letters off.
It's Ymir.
Muir.
Ymir? Ymir?
Muir.
Yimmy.
All right, I
M-
got this. I got this.
M
So
I
we
U
were-
R.
You approach it. Give me the scene. So we approaching up.
Yeah, so you got Fulton right here and Ymir right here. The proprietor is in the back. So yeah, you're making
Alright,
your
so
way
we-
into the bar.
Yeah, so we're good. I'm gonna approach them and go, Fulton, I never quite could say your name, friend.
No one
Uh,
can.
Oh no.
I quite apologize. I always found it quite fascinating, though. These are my friends.
genuinely appreciate that. Thank you.
These are my friends. They're a little bit odd, but I do like them quite often, or quite a bit. So please be nice, friends. These are my other friends, Fulton and Ymir. I think I nailed it that time, and I nudged him.
You know, we can go with that.
And I like them quite a lot. Please be nice.
So you see the Fulton and Ymir are taking orders, delivering drinks and food to tables, and joke with the clientele. Flanking the entrance are the two bouncers, a animated suit of armor named Clank, and the gruff female half-ogre named Skuna. Both are here to protect the staff and other members, not the patrons, and won't break up fights unless the staff member is involved. So Tulu, you kind of warn them, they're like, hey, it's really rough and tumble in here. Mind your manners. Well-armored patrons huddle around tables in the main room with the private booths. 3 padded chairs are angled towards the fireplace on the east wall, underneath a creaky wooden staircase that climbs to the second floor. Some drunk is usually passed out on the couch against the north wall. Next to the couch sits a wooden sea chest that contains an assortment of games, dragon chess boards, as well as decks for 3 dragon anti-cards, and so on. So yeah, you see the proprietor. You definitely walk right up, Tulio, grab a seat at the bar. Ah, Tulio, it's been a while. What brings you back to this type of establishment?
Well, did you hear what happened to Elturel?
I've heard the rumors. So supposedly the whole city's just up and left, nothing but a crater. Hard to believe.
We were less than 10 miles out when it happened, and we watched it fly into the air. It happened. It's not rumor, sadly.
You see, he kind of scratches his forehead, his temple. It is very hard to believe, and I mean no disrespect, but you yourself a storyteller. You can imagine how difficult this is to process. A whole city just gone. How does that even happen?
Well, hopefully...
I have it all
Secret
documented right here. And I open up my book and just be like,
Scribbles. This is Scribbles. She's...
I climb up onto a stool.
I imagine Lowcat's
Break
actually
everything.
trying to find the target, looking like he's actually looking around. Zill's just armor?
The armor guy really fascinates me.
Yeah, there's nobody in it. It's just animated magical armor.
Is there somebody nearby that is overseeing this armor, or
The armor is it's one of the bouncers for this establishment. You see it
Yeah.
turns and it looks at you, just stares the dark void.
Did you say the bar owner's name is Alan Iverson?
Alith. I'll put the names in chat.
Alith Iverson. Okay.
Is it really
Oh.
Aleph Iverson?
no? It's Alan Alith, right?
Alan-
Alith.
Yeah.
Alith.
Yeah,
Oh.
Alice the middle name, Iverson last name.
Yeah.
This motherfucker dribbles and got foot game like a
bro.
motherfucker. He'll break ankles.
I3 dog.
I would like to pay for the room and board for tonight, plus first round drinks minus myself.
This is just a tavern.
Oh, it's not an inn?
No.
Damn it.
No beds.
Okay. Well, then I'd like to buy the first rounds of drinks minus myself.
I very much dislike how Colin Kaepernick compared himself to Allen Iverson.
I don't know that you don't like alcohol. You can give your drink away.
A gallon of ale is 2 silver. A mug is 4 copper. So you can kind of go from there. A pitcher
How much
of common wine is 2 silver. It's 10 silver for a gold. So it'd be 2 times 5 would be it'd be a gold for everyone to get a gallon of ale.
Do you have any juice?
It'd be a gold to get a gallon of ale.
For
every
everybody?
single-
Yeah.
That's a
That's a lot.
lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot
That's
of
a lot.
gallons.
Okay, so just so we're aware, a pitcher is 2 pints. Or
That's-
a mini pitcher would be 2 pints.
A pitcher of wine is 2 silver.
What's that, like 300 milliliters, 400 milliliters? You're working with Canada here. Hold on.
You can fit about 7 cheeseburgers in there.
Fair enough.
750.
Wait, no McDonald's cheeseburgers, Wimpy's cheeseburgers, Burger King
Um,
cheeseburgers.
Harry, while we're
What?
talking about food, I'd like to
Dakota.
take my chance and I'd like to go outside and try and seduce the big woman.
Okay.
I would like to hide.
Hello there. Wait. Hello there, beautiful.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh. I come out in the armor. I look fancy as fuck. Hero dice.
Okay. You go ahead and roll a d6 on top of that. No.
Fuck.
That's even. That's an even 10. She kind of come out like trying to look your best. She kind of looks down. And you see she looks into the bar at Tulio. She kind of goes, so many people are calling me beautiful recently. I don't know what to do with all of this.
Well, I mean, if the shoe fits, and
You
that
see she
is
looks
a
excitedly
very-
down at you, like she kneels down. She goes, are you friends with Tulio?
What'd you say?
Are you friends with Tulio?
Some would say Tulio's friends with me.
You have to do me a favor then.
What's that?
She pulls out like just a chunk of meat. Give this to him from me.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where does she pull it out from, Terry?
The cleavage.
Nice.
Oh,
Cleavage meat.
I'll get right on that. I guess I'll go take Tulio the meat.
Cleavage meat.
Cleavage meat.
It's instead of a meat cleaver, it's meat cleavage.
She just watches like intently the whole time.
man.
Hey, hey Tulio.
Ah, yes, hi.
The nice big lady outside said she wants you to suck on this. And I'll give him the meat.
This is like the
What's her
sixth
name
time
again,
that she's
Terry?
this Skuna. This is like the sixth time that she's given you like
She's
just a
named
bunch
after
of meat.
alcohol.
Oh no, I got this. I go, Skuna, you dirty girl, you. And I like point at her from inside, like I see her outside the door, and I kind of like laugh, like as if I get I get what she's sitting at, and I'd be like,
Do you suck
and
on
then
the
I
meat?
continue into my conversation as if it was normal.
But do you suck on the meat?
She like smiles and like winks at you and like nods like thank
Tulio.
you, Sil.
Do you suck on her meat?
Do you
Answer
do
the
it?
question.
Do you do it?
No, I don't. He wouldn't do it in front of everybody,
It's a
Okay.
private. It's a
In
private.
front
Done
of
it.
everybody. Oh, I have
but
a
he
different
but he's
story.
done it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. This is a normal thing.
We'll remember
You
this.
see, Skuna is happy that you did what she asked you to, Zil. She
Alright,
smiles and waves at you.
Ooh. I give her a
Plus
little
one to
wave
your
back.
next roll.
Can I do one other thing and kind of like point to like Zill and then give her like a thumbs up and be like, he's good.
Okay, give me a persuasion check. We'll call it a wingman check, but it's persuasion.
Ooh.
You have proficiency in wingman checks.
Nat ones, no.
What?
Oh,
Why
that-
are you gonna put
that's a
that out
different
there
roll.
before he even rolls?
That's a totally different roll.
I gotta roll
hold
this
on.
thing. I forgot.
Yeah.
For some,
I
I looked up and I saw the one, and my brain just went.
Alright,
No.
Zil. Roll for Tulio to help Zil.
Hold on a second. Oh wait, was that mine or his?
You're rolling it.
There was never a one.
Yeah.
The one is
Zil,
totally
Zil,
different.
yeah.
13
Oh,
persuasion.
13.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we're good.
I had to pull up his page.
The little relationship bar goes a little bit farther up. Okay, so Alan kind of looks to you, Tulio. So, you just here for pleasure or business?
Oh well, you know me. Always pleasure.
Always pleasure.
But I think this time business though. I don't lead the way.
Right.
So
Locat,
I'm
what are you
kind of
doing?
just telling the story on this one.
Locat?
Yeah, sorry, that's when I would like push to be like I'd look at low cap
Loader, are
and be
you
like,
muted?
What's that?
It's what are you doing?
I'm passing it off to you.
I'm like walking around. Psst, the cat meows at midnight.
He's being sneaky, and you're drawing attention to him. This is great.
Yeah, it's creepy cat.
The
I don't know what he's doing.
Yumerer just kind of looks over and goes, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
The cat meows at midnight.
It's not midnight, but I guess you haven't meowed, so I guess you haven't lied to me yet. Are you saying you want to hang out around midnight?
Never mind. Forgot I said that.
What
It's
the
gonna be
fuck
hard.
is
It's gonna
going
be
on in
really
this
hard to
tavern?
forget you said that. I won't lie to you.
Yumi
So-
wants a piece of that pussy.
What do you do next, Locat?
I'm gonna look around and see if anybody looks like the contact. If
Well, you
So
don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
keep
she
going
looks
as-
like, so.
So then I'm gonna keep going as if we're here for pleasure then, and I don't actually know what the business is.
Okay. Marion, what are you doing? Being muted.
No, I'm not. I
You're
should
muted.
be.
No, you're not.
You shut your mouth. I saw my mic going off, and I was like, "Terry, you're a troll."
You're
and
just
then you said
talking
it
into
twice.
the camera.
No, I can see my Discord shit going off.
I
Someone
can
else,
see your
please.
Discord shit going off, but I can't hear anything.
Hello.
Some-
Who's talking right now?
All right,
you telling
what are
me
you
that-
doing, Marion?
Terry, who are you talking to, dude?
I thought I was getting drinks, and
Marion?
God damn it! Ah! Mr. Marion goes out into the streets and he screams to the gods.
He's really enthusiastic about something. I don't know what he's saying, but
He wants to go meet the big lady out there.
I think so.
Never would I thought I would get joy out of 5 grown-ass men gaslighting me. If this isn't an inn, I would like to inquire with the tender where a decent inn might be.
Define decent. One that's less likely to rob you, or one that's less likely to kill you?
Rob you or what?
Kill you.
Get us laid.
I want one that we can lock our doors, preferably. Less likely to rob and kill is preferable, but just 1 or 2 suggestions should do.
He gives you a couple suggestions for where you can stay for the night. Before you even get a chance, he already gives Tulio like a little goblet of wine on the house. I hope you're performing tonight then, yeah?
Oh. I guess I have to.
You don't have to. But of course, if you don't, that's
Well,
four copper pieces.
What's that?
He says, but of course, if you don't, and he points at the wine he poured you, that's 4 copper pieces.
4 copper seems pretty fair, to be honest. But wait, I gotta prefer. I don't have any songs prepared. To be honest with you, I do plan on having songs prepared, but I don't have any tonight, so I will pay the 4 copper.
he like jokingly like waves his hand. He's like, I was just messing with you. It's on the house.
I do plan on being in town for at least another night, so I will bring my songs tomorrow.
I don't know. He kind of looks at Loader like moving around. He goes, hey, "Can I help you? Are you're all together, right?
Yes, we are.
You're just wandering around talking to people in a whispered tone. You'll probably
I
get killed for
don't-
that. Be careful."
I don't know him.
Just being friendly and introducing myself to everyone.
Well, hello. My name is Alan Alith.
And I am Locat.
Well, what brings you to my fine establishment today, then, Locat?
Drinking, of course.
Well, then. He puts his hand out. What are you drinking?
I'll take a cup of milk, please.
All right, I'll be right back. He goes into like the back room, comes out with a little glass of milk. There you go. That'll be a copper piece.
All right, I will pay him.
All right, he breaks the change or whatever. So Alright, so what are you guys doing? I mean, are you just kind of chilling here, waiting for something to happen, or are you guys trying to figure out where your contact is?
I'm asking people if they know where the library is. Remember?
Everyone here goes, we don't read.
I'm just trying to get laid.
There's another room back here, right? Can I go check out this room?
Mm-hmm.
As he's doing that, can I buy a drink for the 8.5 guarding the door and just kind of nudge and just kind of nudge him towards Zill's direction and kind of give him like an auxiliary, like
It must be like pretty boring sitting out here. So I thought, someone should buy someone as pretty as yourself a drink. And Zill was telling me, he should have bought the drink, but he doesn't. Sometimes he likes to boast confidence.
Are you talking to the half ogre?
yes.
Terry, you have 3 people trying to seduce this ogre. Just so you know.
No. I've gotten with the ogre. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
trying to help you guys.
Yeah, you have 2 wingmans. You're a full-fledged jet.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm flying high.
I'm trying to pass you a drink to like get her like the first round on me kind of thing, and then nudge her your direction.
Tell her I sent him. Tell her the
Exactly.
little red one sends his regards.
Like, I know that he's not really the greatest with words, but he really does. He thinks that you're just the big one on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Make another persuasion check. Or it's a wingman check. You're proficient because you're his butler, so it's the charisma plus proficiency. So any skill that has that, and if not, just roll a charisma check and add proficiency.
That's a 19.
What's your charisma?
My charisma's a +2.
And then,
that's
so 19, yeah, okay. You see, she kind of takes the drink. She goes, "Oh, how kind of him," and she kind of like, you see, like, roll an insight check.
Yeah. I'm not good at those, but I'm good at this one. Nope.
a worse modifier and a worse roll. Yeah. She takes the drink. She kind of like nods. How nice of him. I'll have to thank him later. Wait a minute. He's a tiefling, right?
He's okay. So to my knowledge, he's not a tiefling, right?
He's definitely
I am
a
a
tiefling.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
100%. Look at this little rat bastard.
Okay, yeah.
But would you
Well-
know him as a tiefling?
Absolutely. He's very
Yeah.
open about it. He's just got his tail sticking out.
I'm just gonna wink. I'm gonna like kind of wait for a second, look over my shoulder, and just go.
I guess that's for you to decide.
And then turn around and wink at her, and then walk away. Give her a nice little like, you need to figure that out.
As you walk away, you just hear her like under her breath. Does that mean he's fireproof?
I got you, Zill. Let's go. Zill's thrills all the way.
Zill, this room
Yeah.
reeks of cigarette smoke. You imagine this is probably the smoking lounge. You see up on the wall, there's a sign that says Puffer Fisher's smoking room.
Oh, it smells awful in here. I'll go up. See these little candles right here?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna touch the little candle and make it emit a good scent to get rid of the bad scent.
Yeah. And ideally, funny enough, you are kind of fireproof, so it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes your way back to the group. You see Marion's walking away from the big woman as you're walking back into the room.
I give him a big ass thumbs up and a wink. And I figure at this time that a butler and his like head bro would have code language for like I got a sweet babe like fucking on the line for you. So just pull in the rod and reel her in. kind of fucking lingo. Where me and him just look and we just like dap each other down and we're just like I was like you're a bit closer to your goal.
Pull
Yes,
out
Mary.
the rod?
We allow the hook to set, and then we shall reel her in, as you say.
What time is it, Terry, in the game?
It's
I'm
getting
just here to
closer to
buy
the
bait.
evening.
I'm just here to
Alright.
buy bait and set the rod. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let Tulio know that I'm gonna go try and find a library. I have to do this.
I will go with you in efforts to try and buy us a room and find us an inn, and then quickly post haste come back. Unless you don't want.
I'm gonna go start looking for a library.
Okay.
So I'm I was gonna go with her, but if you're gonna go with Scribbles, then I'll stay here and bask in the people who love me.
Look, Kat, you see your men are abandoning the job.
I mean, I'm staying put, but yeah.
Tulio, that's up to you. Justin, if you're more insistent to go alone, then I won't leave the tavern with you.
I mean, I didn't really let you know, to be honest. So it's up to you
Make a
if you
stealth
see
check,
me and/or want. Like, I'm not trying to sneak away. I literally went up and told someone, so I'm just
Yeah,
walking
you let
away.
me know.
So that would be a perception check.
Yeah, just if he notices me, I guess. I don't know.
Or
I told Tulio, and then I started leaving. The rest is not up to me.
Okay, so can we at least agree that you were looking in the direction when this happened, and if I would have noticed this, I would have been like,
Regardless, Scribbles begins to leave, and Loader, you see it.
"Hey,
Scribbles,
Mr. Marion,
where are you going,
can you
Scribbles?
go with Scribbles to make sure that he doesn't go through? Are you a he or she? What is Scribbles? I keep on. What's your the they he she's?
Has not been informed yet, to be honest.
God damn.
There's no knowledge.
I'm not gonna call
Their
you
pronouns are book and book.
Scribbles.
book and Scribbles.
But like, okay, but like
Scribbles
perceptive
is a
wise.
pronoun.
Okay, so go with. Can you go with Scribbles so that Scribbles stays safe, please?
Thank you.
You're at the bar, right?
I am where I am.
Alan
Yes,
kind
I
of
was
goes, "Do you know a
drinking
noble?
juice.
What?
Do you know a noble of Baldur's Gate? Because only the nobles and those that the nobles allow are allowed into the library in the upper city."
I have a library pass.
Oh, well then I guess that'll work.
I have library access. Terry?
But yeah, aside from that, you see that Scribbles is trying to leave Loader. Or Lowcat.
That shit looked like the battle pass.
We
So, yeah,
we came into this tavern and immediately forgot the objective.
100%. Yeah.
My objective is to stay by your side, and I almost secured you a fucking dub. So my
Oh,
objective
I'm gonna land that plane later. Don't worry about that.
Hey, so dub on my end is all I'm saying. And I bought the first round of drinks. I don't see no one else buying drinks.
Mm.
I'm
Yes,
2-0,
well, I'm-
baby.
So, Lowcat, what are you doing?
I'm saying. So you're going to the library then?
Yes, that's something I must do.
Then meet us back here when you're done.
Of course.
We still have work to do.
Alright, Scribbles, just go ahead and roll a d20 for me if you're going to the library. 18. You make it there safely. What do you want to do at the library?
I want to find someone that I want to know about. I want to do research on the fucking the backup son.
The companion?
The companion. Yeah.
Give me
Figure
an
out
investigation
what
check.
What it was. How this could have possibly happened. And I'm taking all of my time. I don't care.
That's fine. 12, even with a lot of time. Unfortunately, Baldur's Gate is in a different country than Elturel, so they don't keep a lot of literature on the companion. That's one of the reasons you were going to Elturel from Candlekeep.
It's like
is that there's
80 miles away.
two different countries, though,
All right.
that
true.
don't get along. You were sent to Elturel to Elturel from the Candlekeep for that reason, is that there's not a lot of information on the companion. You know, it showed up some decades ago after the town was accosted by undead and vampires. Thievius Krieg, I think it's like the High Observer of Elturel, prayed and called out to the deities to help the town, and his prayers were answered with the companion. It is assumed that one of the gods of light, the dawn. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but it was assumed that that's the god that gave the companion to Elturel. Aside from that, nothing concrete is known about it, or where exactly it came from, or what it does. It just continues to put light above the sky, and now it seemed as though something used it to consume the city.
Okay. I need to get word to Candlekeep. Where can I find someone who can send a bird or some shit?
You could probably send a
message
bird from the library if you want to let them know that what happened.
Alright, cool. I want to send a bird with a copy of
Your
everything that
transcripts of
I
what happened.
noted down. Yeah. And that I plan on documenting and investigating what happened further if I have the chance to go back there, etc. Once I am able to leave this horrible city I'm in.
For sure. Eventually, the time passes. You finished with your means at the library. Do you go back to the elf song?
Yeah. Is there any like inns on the way that look
I wanted
good
to solve
enough
that.
for me? Yeah, but you didn't come, so.
No, I was literally gonna wait until you guys were done and then say.
Make an investigation check on your way back.
God damn it! At the same time, I wanted to go out and investigate the recommendations for inns that I
21.
got.
You find this little inn that's kind of on like a main road. So there's plenty of
I'm
witnesses.
by the
to
library
make-
though, so I want to find a nice one.
Yeah, it's on the main road in the upper city, so it's like plenty of eyes for witnesses to crimes. It's called the Sleeping Owl Bear. Little nice little inn.
Sleeping Owl Bear. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll waddle my way back.
It's been about an hour or two, just kind of searching around, traversing. You get back to the Song Tavern, and judging by the rate you guys were securing information, you guys are right where he left you. So you guys don't know anything.
Did the captain say anything about like a name or what the person looked like or anything?
Just gave you a name, Tarnia.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna go up to the barkeep and say, "Hey, do you know who Turney is?"
Oh, I think she's drinking upstairs, actually.
Oh, there's an upstairs. Okay.
Yeah, the stairs.
I'm like, Tulio, I'm going upstairs to look for this person.
Do you need me to assist you?
If I'm not down in 15 minutes, come looking for me.
Sounds good. I'll do that, friend. Be safe.
That's a long time.
Not for a cat. He's got 9 lives.
Who here speaks Elvish?
7 left.
7 left.
What language are you trying to get us to speak, Terry?
Does anybody speak Elvish?
Sylvia?
I feel like I
No.
do.
But I speak Goblin because we had an artificer that I was gonna try and communicate with.
Or you could say you switched that to Elvish now.
Yes, I speak.
I am
Elvish,
not
yeah.
No,
there.
it's okay.
Or if I'm there, I do speak it.
You're
if
there.
I'm there yet, I speak it.
I speak Elvish.
Tulio speaks Elvish.
Tulio does, yeah.
Marion? Where is he? Did he abandon his computer?
I don't think Marion speaks Elvish.
I don't think Marion speaks English.
I do not. Sorry, my mic was
I
muted.
told you.
Muted and unmuted. I've been muting and unmuting my mic every time because I'm using my shitty mic. So this shit ear rapes you guys if I fucking open a door wrong, or so I have to be super cautious.
As you begin to kind of make your way upstairs, you see seemingly appearing through a wall, a ghostly lamination of an elven spirit kind of hangs over the place for a moment before it begins to sing.
Is Terry cutting out for anybody else real bad?
I was gonna
Yes.
ask the same thing.
And then
me too.
No, so you guys are kind of meandering around, drinking, enjoying the warmth. Lowcat, you begin to make your way upstairs to progress. When the visage of a young elven woman in the form of a spirit kind of permeates through the walls. Everyone kind of stops what they're doing and kind of listens in anticipation for the elvish song. You've only seen the elf a few times, and you've been here many times, Tulio, so you're kind of excited to hear the song once again. But she begins to sing a different song than what you heard last time. This is going to be in the jukebox for roll 20. If it's too loud, you can turn it down there.
What was that?
He's playing it on Discord.
Okay.
You should hear it on my stream.
Yeah, I have it mostly I have it muted on my TV. Hold on, I'll turn it up. I don't want you guys hearing yourself.
The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs and fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Elturel when foes are at her door. Her fields torn by cloven feet from some.
Everyone went quiet. Did I disconnect or we just?
We're listening.
Okay, cool. I heard someone say they were fixing something.
Take up your swift keen swords and charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing the song of Elturel, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companions' light until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturel until our final breath.
All right. Did you hear the song at all, Dalton?
No, and I have mine turned up to 50, so it should be blaring.
The jukebox on roll 20?
Not on roll. I have everything.
Roll 20.
I have everything other than Discord muted for echo purpose sake.
All right, well, I'll maybe play it to you later, but everyone else heard the song, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think, Tulio, you heard it from the stream, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, there's the lyrics there if you guys wanted to copy those. Maybe something you can kind of poke and prod at. Scribbles, you see again, they charge into a hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Sing a song of Elturel when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Rise the mighty Hell Riders. The Hell Riders were like the people that protected the town, so if the town went into Avernus, the Hell Riders went with it. But all right. Everyone kind of looks surprised. You see even Alan kind of goes, I didn't even know she could sing other songs, but if she's singing about Elturel, then he kind of looks at you too, Leo. You see just a pretty concerned, pale face at that point. He goes, how do we even stop that from happening again?
What did he say?
How do we even stop that from happening again?
I couldn't even begin to know.
Absolutely terrifying.
That was crazy.
Hey, Tulio. Sounds like you got some competition.
This is very concerning. I'm feel like the whole vibes in here's changed now.
I'm writing it all down. As soon as I hear Elturel, I just start writing it down.
Lit lanterns hang from the rafters in this windowless room. Rugs cover the wooden floor to help dampen the noise from drunken patrons gathered around two large tables, eating and playing a game of Baldur's Bones. You see two females playing the dice game at the table here. Other patrons seated around the table include... Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. Dealing with... Where were the names of all these NPCs? Why can't I find this? You see a human commoner, a punch-drunk shipwright with no eyebrows sitting at the table here. A female halfling over... no, it's a male picture, but I'm working with what they give me. A female halfling with a scarred face flipping a coin. A human... a human scribbling his observations into a book right here. A half-orc, jovial, strong-jawed, seems to be patron that is trying to catch rats. A human who is kind of watching them gamble. And then another halfling in the bottom right, wearing a colorful cape. And then you have this person here kind of dressed like a pirate.
Are you serious?
I love pirates.
Who's the one at the top, the north, in the center of the room?
That is a human that seems to be like engrossed in watching the gambling.
So somebody was writing stuff down, like the song, or like what were they?
This guy's just kind of writing in a book.
Oh, what kind of book does he have? I want to take a look.
You're not upstairs.
I'm gonna call out. Do y'all just hear that ghost sing downstairs?
The halfling closest to you kind of nods. Aye, we did. Don't speak Elvish though, so.
Better singing than my bard friend.
Sounded pretty. Don't know what she was saying.
I'm Locat. What's your name, if you don't mind telling?
Looks you up and down. Willow Brownbug, at your service.
Ah. I take a sip from my cup of milk.
Ooh, a heavy drinker, are we?
Very, very heavy drinker. But only the best stuff.
And then what brings you to the second story floor? Only the best drinkers can come up here.
I was just wondering what was up here.
The best drinkers.
Good to know. Well, good to meet you.
Yeah, you're a great conversationalist.
Yes, cats don't talk much.
Yeah. Okay. Enjoy yourself then, and your milk.
Yes. Cheers.
All right. What next?
So what I know is the Kartner. What was the name?
You're looking for Tarnia.
Tarnia. Okay, so I know that sounds like a female name.
Correct.
So there's 3 females left.
Mm-hmm. This is a guy. It's just a female token.
Oh.
See, you got
So
female,
female,
and then I think this is also a female here. No, this is a male. So you got 2 females in the room. This one and this one. I'm just gonna go ahead.
and the one with the
place
white
these
hat
two.
is a halfling.
We're gonna say this is the dude scribbling in his book, and this is the woman halfling.
Okay. And then the pirate's a chick.
Yeah.
I'll try this girl first. I'm like, excuse me, would you happen to be Tarnia?
She looks up from, like, kind of flipping the coin and looks to you. Who's asking?
My name is Locat.
Can't say I recognize that name, but if you're looking for Tarnia, she kind of points to the woman at the table.
Which points to the pirate?
Mhm.
I'm like, thank you. And I'll walk over to Tarnia then. I'm like, hello there. Tarnia, yes?
You see she's in the middle of, like, a gambling game. They're rolling dice. She lifts her cup, she wins that hand, collects the coins, and seems like in a good mood, turns around and goes, Tarnia? Oh, never heard that name before in my life. But who might you be?
My name is Locat.
All right, Locat, well, what can I do for you?
Well, I'm, looking for someone named Tarnia.
What for?
Oh, someone I know, has asked me to call it a favor.
And who might that be?
Certain captain.
Lots of captains out there. Do you remember
Tap
his
my
name?
insignia.
Do you remember his name?
I assume I do.
Captain Darman Zodge.
Yes, Captain Garmanzon.
Darman Zodge.
Darman Zodge. Let's go write that one down.
Well, you're really good about beating around the bush. If that's the case, yes, I'm Tarnia. What can I do to help you?
Well, turns out there's a bit of a 3-god cult issue going about, and I'm assigned to see to it, and I'm looking for intel.
Well, I believe that means we can help each other then.
Excellent.
A real you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type of situation. You see, some old friends of mine, well, you can hardly call them friends, seeing as they want me dead, have tracked me down to Baldur's Gate against all odds, and now they're looking to kill me. I gave them not too long before they tracked me down to this tavern. I hope you didn't come alone, did you? You're hardly any help to me by yourself.
I have my peoples.
Very well, then. When they come here to accost and murder me, if they all wind up dead instead, I'll lead you to where this little cult likes to hide out. Do you have a deal?
I think that could be arranged.
She puts out a hand to shake.
I will shake. We can't have murderers about in the city after all.
Yeah, we gotta kill all those murderers.
From my understanding, that's what Torm would do.
And we'll go ahead. You shake, you're going to offer to help her out once they show up to try to kill her. The rest of you are drinking and having a good time downstairs. At one point, Zill, like, a note gets passed to you, and it's, like, super crude writing in Goblin, because she's a half-ogre. It's just like, what's your thought on fire play?
Guess who reads Goblin, motherfucker?
I do.
Not anymore. You changed it.
No, he didn't.
No, I didn't.
You changed it to elf, didn't you?
I gave him the option,
No.
he didn't take it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it did not take it. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool, then.
so it's just like, what's your thoughts on fire play, question mark?
Can I just reply back yes?
That's hot.
All right, and as you return the letter, we get ready for the next scene. We're going to go ahead and call the session there. It's a little bit before our hard cut off.
Thank God, the melatonin's kicking in. I'm ready to sleep.
Yeah, you're all good. I'll try to cut it like
That's
10 or
a good
15
fun question.
before if we're not like, in a scene, you know.
All right. See you boys next week.
All right. Hopefully
Yeah, no, it was
next
good.
week
That
we
was,
got.
that one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, hopefully we get Tulio on the computer next time. Thanks everybody
Yeah,
for watching.
have a lot-
Have a good rest of your night. Yo, let Sean raid me. What do you mean? He should be able to raid me.
Bro,
I mean, my stream's
did-
over anyway, so it makes no sense for him to raid me now.
The important question: did we find a fucking inn?
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, Scribbles found the sleeping owlbear.
Did you buy fucking?
No.
No.
Oh my god, that's finding the inn and then securing the inn are two different things. That's what I.
You
I
said you
wanted
were
to
gonna pay for
find-
the inn. He found the inn. Yeah, I'll be on Halo in a little bit, guys. Have a good one. I
All
don't
right.